right. I'm gonna be in soon. Hey, write a comment in there, Ray. Ray, put a comment in. Yep. Yep. Got to say yep for those of you who don't know. If you know nothing about Eagles wear boxing, then you about to come into a rude awakening here. Not really. We're not doing anything that we don't want to hurt nobody. That's not what this is about. This is about life and justice and the pursuit of happiness. Nah. You definitely can't get that. You get justice here. But if you don't pursue it here, don't pursue it, it automatically come here though. That's how we do. Let me put the facial structure up in here. Salute to everybody that's out there so far. I'll get to y'all in a minute. Fix my feather. Get your ass back there where you supposed to be at. Gil, you a fool, man. I came through. I was on the phone at first, man, when I made the comments, but I just put y'all on the. I wanted to see what y'all was doing on the screen, so I hooked y'all up to the television. Man, y'all crazy, man. Talking about y'all talking about molly whopping each other and shit. Y'all crazy, man. But it's fun. It's fun messing with y'all, man. Yeah, it's fun messing with y'all. That shit was funny. Yeah. Yeah, so it was. Yeah, it was fun. It's just fun just to kick it. I like to see what my web be up to. You know what I mean? Anytime I get a chance, I like to see what y'all up to. See, a lot of people don't think I'm like that. They don't think I'm gonna go mess with them and see what they doing or whatever. Yes, I do. Huh? I'm not the phony one, man. Somebody, you want the phony one? Grab somebody else, man. Don't grab shit. Yeah, yeah. You say I put them tools on that boy. Yeah. You had me laughing though. That's why I was laughing. Yeah, you was wearing his ass out, man. Yeah, I might start playing those little one-on-one combat games like that. I don't really play. I like a mess. You know what I mean? I like to just blow up a whole lot of stuff. Actually, I like stuff where I can just go in and just blow up everything. You know, it's not too much threat to me, or it can be a threat. I don't like taking one shot and that's it. Some of these games, you take a couple of shots and you're down and out just for taking a couple of shots. In other words, you should have. I want to play a game. Come on now, I got to be able to armor myself up to where your bullets. I mean, cause the police and shit, they armored up, right? How come I can't be armored up to where I can take a couple of shots? I take 2 shots and that I'm through dealing. You know what I mean? I want to be able to take more shots than just a couple of shots. Yeah, yeah. But I'm gonna get back. I'll get back into it. Still working on getting my ass back together. Stop talking shit, Ray. Talking about come see you. I'll come see your ass, all right. I'll come see you. I'll come see you, boy. Shit, ain't no. You know I don't run. Everybody. If you know me, you know I ain't running. You know better than that. Anybody know me? No, I'm not gonna run. Hell no, man. I had to put on that warrior armor and shit because my ancestors had on armor. How in the hell I'm gonna not have armor? You know, if we get into the whole topic, you know, when people start running their mouth and stuff about certain stuff, because you got all these people. I know everybody's so hard. Everybody, you know, they can battle you this way and that way. Yeah, But they not. Most people ain't willing to risk their whole livelihood. They'll talk a lot, you know what I mean, but they not risking all that. Yeah, come see me. Come see about it. Yeah, one of my boys ran up on. We saw. Matter of fact, me and you was at we went by the place that I'm gonna talk about. I'm not really gonna talk about it, but we was in this one mall, and one of my my boys ran up on the brat because the brat used to have that. She used to have that. She used to have that saying in her rap. Come see about it. Come see about me. And so my boy ran over to her. He said, he said, I see you right now. He said, I came to see about it. And she just looked at him all freaked out. Like, damn, what's wrong with this dude? That's just rap lyrics or something. But he's just trying to make her laugh. But some people, they take it, especially when you from a certain area or whatever. You don't know when you go to somewhere new. You don't know, what the people's mean. You might have a couple of crazy people because people would think that you go somewhere like Idaho or something like, oh man, I whoop everybody in Idaho's ass. You know what I'm saying? And you get your ass over there and you find out they got some murderers over there. It's different to be a fighter, a street brawler than a killer. I try to explain that to people in here a lot of times, man. It's different. If my job is killer, man, it don't matter. I don't care nothing about what you know and all that. I don't care nothing about your MMA skills and shit like that. That's what I do. People don't get it, man. I don't know. That's why when you come in here, this is an adult chat in the first place. Let me check Gil. Gil Coles, you up in here, you done lost your signal already. Gil Coles lost the signal. Let me check. I got to check, man. Make sure y'all giving me my thumbs up. I better have at least 4 or 5 thumbs up. No, look at me. I'm down to minimum. I know somebody shorted me. I think Gil shorted me again. Yeah, Gil, stop shorting me on my thumbs up, man. You blame Derek Bailey all the time, man. You shorted me on my thumbs up, brother. Yeah. So I got 2 of y'all in here that I can see. So at least, if I got 2 of y'all in there, I should at least have at least 3. I mean, not 3. I should at least have 4 thumbs up. Man, hit that thumbs up, man. He said, I'm here. I'm just driving. Yeah, Ray, okay, but Ray Robinson come in with the O-line. I said, hit my thumbs up on the O-line. Gil Cole said, sup, Eagles Web? And then Ray right back with the gloves up good. Gil Cole, I said, I put them tools on that boy. Yeah, you put the tools on him. I was a witness. He can't. So if you need somebody to email his ass, let him know that he got his ass pieced up a little bit. Let him know about the Eagle, man. Because Eagle will come get his ass, right? Ray said, you ever see me on the MK? I know I haven't seen you. He said, come see me about it. He said, better yet, I'll come see you. He laughing out loud. He said, you on the new setup. He laughing out loud. I'm here just driving. All right. I got you, brother. Your people will be up in here. You already know how they get, Gil. I know you on the road all the time. About when I come on, I already know that. But I know some of the other people just. I come in late. I've been coming in a little bit late because the way I be they bring their ass up in here late. You know, when they bring their ass up in here. Yeah, Ray, we gotta. I gotta talk to you about something. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, I gotta talk to you about something else. It's just like, it's just a thought. For a come up, you know what I mean? I just got an idea of what we could do, you know what I mean? I got an idea. And so make sure you pick up, man, because I just want to talk to you about it to see what you think. It's a good idea though. It's a real good idea. And it's all about coming up, man. It's all about that qualm, man. Getting that paper. And because that's what they make it about. For me, it's not really about that, but hey, I got to go with everybody else. That's what everybody else, you know what I mean? That's what everybody else talk about, so that's what I got to go with. You know, if they saying that, then hey, that's what I'm saying. So we got to do the same exact thing. So I ain't got no problem with that. You know, because if my ancestors had to deal with it, that's what I got to deal with. That's what I start putting myself. I stopped thinking about me. I stopped thinking about me a long time ago, man. I always think about my history, what got me here. It's like, what the F was they doing? I wouldn't be here if somebody wasn't. And see, and they make us disrespect that, but I wouldn't be here if somebody didn't get my ass here, or didn't protect me. You can't remember back when you was 1 year old. Somebody could have just dropped your ass like a fishing lure in the ocean or some shit. You know what I mean? So I got to go back and respect the ones that got me here. I can't say, oh, well, you got me here. I'm here now, motherfucker. I can't, excuse my mouth, but I can't do that. I'm not disrespectful like that. I cannot do that because regardless of what I think about somebody, I could knock them in one way, but I'm like, I still got to pay my respect in another way. Because I think I'm pretty unique, and I think most people that I know is unique around me. And I don't know, my life wouldn't be the same without certain people around me. And a lot of people I have never met in person, but my life would be a little bit different because I wouldn't have had those same conversations with people. You know what I mean? I wouldn't have had the same conversations if I never met them. I wouldn't have probably, sometimes there's things you talk about that you would have never talked about. I see you down there, D to the B in here, Derek Bailey up in here. Yeah, I think Gil done shorted me, man. He tried to blame you, but I wouldn't check back on my likes, man. I'm like, I think Gil might have got me this time, man. That's my brother too, man. My little brother got me on this one, man. See? I go to trusting him and see that's how he do me. I see that thumbs up. Anyway, salute out to everybody. All y'all to come in. And the ones of y'all that don't drop down and say nothing, salute to y'all too, man. And come in and, yeah, eagle smash that button when y'all come in, man. Let me see. I got my eagle smash up. I'm trying to think, yeah, if I even have it. No, it's on the, yeah, we're going to bring it up in here. Because I don't have it up in here, so we have to have it up in here too. We got to have that sound up in here. Y'all let me know if it works. We try to get this sound up in here, man. Huh? There we go. Let's see, there we go right there, baby. Bam, right there. That's right, the eagle sound, man. Come up and act right up in Eagles web. Let me see what y'all got, man. Y'all blowing up. That's Ray, man. Ray come in here and just start typing away, huh? I'm a type master up in here. Yeah. All right, Ray said bet. Okay, Eagles web. He said you seen Stephanie Thurman do haircut. Nah, man, I haven't seen it yet. I'm gonna have to go see it. I'm gonna have to go see it. You already know that. Derek Bailey said salute at Eagles Way of Boxing. Derek Bailey salute at Gil Coles, and then Ray Robinson said I remember. Okay, Gil Coles at but anyway, y'all say what's up to that's Super Def Ray. Just so y'all know, y'all remember Def Ray, right? Remember y'all gave him a hard time. But that's my boy, man. Y'all can't give him a hard time, man. So y'all salute him out too, man. That's Super Def Ray. Now he Ray Robinson. He trying to beat, I got Ray Robinson on my, I'm gonna take Ray Robinson down now because he Ray Robinson. I'm gonna have to take my folder down. My folder right over here. I'm gonna take that down, man. Come in here, Ray Robinson. This. Yeah. See, I've seen that haircut at Gil Coles. I gotta check it out, man. Derek Bailey. Yeah, the typing master. Yep. Gil Coles at Derek Bailey. Keith got fresh for 2021. Yep. Okay, Derek Bailey crying. Okay, y'all is crying out. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that's why we got our topic, we're gonna get into it, but it's like, what are we seeing? What the hell's is going on? You know what I mean? What the hell's is going on in this whole boxing thing, man? I'm tired. I don't want to be around men, boxers, and nobody with pantyhose. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you right. Look, it's too many so-called masculine guys twerking and shit. I'm done with it. I'm finished with y'all. All the twerking and shit, I'm done. No more guys twerking. There's no more strikes. Y'all's strikes is used up. It's just like the cops when they violate somebody's rights on something that has already been established in the Supreme Court. The first one, if he gets away with it, that's the only strike. The other cops that follow in suit and try to do the same thing, there's no more strikes for them. They got to get punished for it. So we done had enough athletes. I can name like 3 or 4 athletes already in celebrities and shit, guys that have done that twerking shit. And there's no more, sorry. So if you get caught doing it, you're off my list. I don't care how good you are as a sports person. I ain't messing with you like that. I'm strictly talking about what you did in a fight, and that's it. And it's going to be so generic Yeah, he did pretty good in the fight. Yeah, he got the KO. All right, that's it. That's the whole commentary for your ass. You're not getting the full out. You know what I mean? Which is probably good for you because you're gonna come up in here and get roasted anyway. That's your whole point. You're gonna get roasted anyway. So the best thing for you is to do that shit. So if you want to get um, roasted, is to just just do it. Just do it. If that's all you want. If you want accolades or you want somebody to shout you out, then I'll do that. If you're doing the right thing. Yeah, I'm not. Are y'all ready for Victor Ortiz? Is he? Does he mean it? I don't know. Everybody disrespects Sean. I just say this, Sean, for me, he has a suspect personality still. His personality is getting better. But that caveman overbite, you can't get rid of that. You can't get rid of that, that caveman overbite. But I'm gonna leave Sean alone. We want fights. That's what we want. We want fights, man. And I'm tired of hearing all the excuses of why fighters ain't fighting other fighters. We couldn't even get into it the other day when we tried to get into it. We couldn't even really get into it. But these fighters ain't doing what they're supposed to do. You're not at the level that we need you to be at. You got to be at a different level. You a killer. You a monster up in there, and we need to see you at monster level. You can't be call yourself a monster and you at lamb level. That it just don't work out that way. Huh? If you're a wolf, be a wolf. If you're a wolf, then be a wolf. Hey, Ray, you got to salute people back, man. Derek Bailey saluted you out, man. Don't come here disrespecting, man. Don't make me time your ass out, man. If y'all salute each other out, y'all salute each other out, man. This is grown folks chat. Y'all know what it is, man. Grown folks, man. Y'all show respect, get respect. Right back there. No, because I was saying this whole thing, when you start this, if you think about, sometimes if you just sit back and just think of how this whole, I don't know, you want to call it the society, then call it a society. But if you want to think this whole society, it gives a shit, they don't. Because first of all, when you're talking about stuff, let's say for instance, you're talking about medical, like healthcare. They don't give a shit about you in healthcare. They care if you got money to pay or if somebody else got money to pay them. I just had this conversation earlier with my son right there. I just had a little bit of a conversation about it. I said that there's the love and nurturing is not there anymore. Because you shouldn't even have hospitals are only supposed to be, it shouldn't be a such thing as a hospital. It should only be such thing as emergency care. That's the only reason your ass should be in the hospital is for emergency care. You ain't got no business going in there for no checkups and none of that other shit. You cool. You good. You don't need no checkup. Emergency, that's the only reason. And yes, you feel something. You feel something, I feel sick. Then take your ass in there. That's because the grandparents didn't pass on the medicine to the parents, which didn't pass it on to the next generation. See? And then you didn't pay. When your grandmother took care of you, she just took care of your ass, right? She wouldn't grab the poultice. She wouldn't grab a poultice or something. When you got hurt, put that shit on your ankle or your leg, wrap that shit up and told your ass, get out the house. Go play or something like that. You got sick, she did something else special for you. Got that honey and lemon and that cayenne or something like that, that ginger. And made your ass sweat that shit out and you get your ass outside the plate. You know what I mean? But it's not like that. Everybody got all these cold remedies and shit like that. Everybody want to take something for colds. For what? Just flush that shit out and go on about your business. That go with any of this shit that they got coming up. Just flush it out, man. You know what to do. Get your ass to stop. Oh, I'm sick. Stop feeling sorry and making yourself sicker. What you want to do, instead of making yourself sicker, just get yourself better. Get your ass some quinine, get your ass some zinc, get you some vitamin C, and make your ass some tea, with some cayenne, and make yourself feel better, and some ginger, and get your ass back out there. Get your ass up. You got to force yourself up like, oh, this shit ain't taking me out. Start doing some push-ups like, no, hell no. I'm not going to let this shit get to me. But like I said, I'll see you down there, Shadow 9. Shadow 9 is up in the place, man. What's happening with it? I said, give my salute to him. But I get down there. I got certain people just blowing up the chat talking about certain individuals. I'm not going to bother certain individuals today. Now, I was planning on maybe leaving Keith alone a little bit. But I don't know. Keith is hard to leave alone. You know, Keith is just one of those. He's hard to leave alone. I got to get him. You know, I got to get Keith. But most time I'm just going. But see, what happens is you put yourself in the positions that you end up in. If you end up in a certain position, that's how you put yourself in that position. But if somebody else puts you in a position, then I can see that the reason we have so many different personalities and so many different ways of acting is because you never know what you're going to do when somebody puts you in a cage. And even though you're in a free cage, you're still in the cage. Because you still need a hall pass to go anywhere you want to go. If you want to go overseas, you need that hall pass, which is a passport. Anytime they're giving you a pass, it's like permission. Why are you giving me permission on something? Ain't no animals got permission. I bet animals walk over to Canada. Animals walk over to Mexico all day long. Birds fly anywhere they want to. An eagle, he fly across the ocean. He go where he want to. He ain't got no port. He might take a shit on you, talking about some passport. Why is that? But man's the only one you need. You need a pass. If you in school, you need that hall pass, right? You always need some kind of pass. Oh yeah, give them a pass. You need that pass to have freedom. There's all BS in the first place. But like I said, when you put somebody in that structure, then of course you never know how people are going to act because all of us are in this same box. And I don't like some of the people that's in my box. You know, I want to do a tag team, you know, WWE on your ass. A lot of you, but you can't do that though. You want to. How many people in here how many people in here have at least one person that they wouldn't mind throwing through? I'm not saying kill them, but throw them through like at least a wall. Let's say that the wall is made out of like, you just want to see the result of it. You know what I mean? A wall that's made out of thin wood or something like that, because I can't advocate like the violence. You know what I mean? So they'll take me down for something like that. But who don't have a person that they want to throw through a wall? Or been around a person that they want to throw through a wall. I see you down there, Sir Flame. Also salute to Sir Flame. Then got up in the place, man. Let me read what y'all got, man. Y'all stupid up in here, man. Salute that Ray. There we go. Okay, I read that one. Okay, Ray finally got the. Oh, he did get the salute back with the fist up. Okay, my bad. The OG sugar. Okay, Ray Brown said I like roasting. Yeah, we roast sometime in here, man. I haven't been on a rant in a while, man. We try to keep it adult and we try to just keep it moving, man. But if somebody come in here with some shit, I don't have to roast as much because my web, man, believe me, these cats here, it don't matter if a female or male. I had females come in and take people out. My female mods, they'll come in and take you out. They said we just can't have that shit in here today, and they'll tell you we just can't have that in Eagles Web, not right now, and they throw you out. So that's what keeps me from roasting, because what's gonna happen if somebody gets deleted out, I don't even go back and look and see what they wrote, just every once in a while. Yeah. Keith gonna get some Murray's hair grease, say a do-rag, and bust out with some wave. There you go. Yo, Keith. Keith need to take just take that hair down a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, warriors have short hair. People don't know that. Warriors have short hair. Warriors don't have long hair. And I'm not gonna try to even explain why warriors don't have long hair, but people don't get it. People don't get if you're a warrior, you don't have long hair. Long hair get your ass, it'll get you messed up is what it gets you. Yeah, I like to go for the free drugs. Get out of here. Stop it. Shadow 9 said that Eagles Wear Boxing. Salute, sir. Salute back to him again and again. And then he's shouting out to Gil Coles. At Gil's Coles, salute fam. Ray Robinson. He said, act right is the best medicine. That's right. Because if you don't act right, we will get you some act right in here, Ray. Gil Coles is out there. He said, Shadow 9. He said, sup, homie. He said, don't try these Eagles Web remedies at home. Okay, stop it. There we Hey, my remedies are for you to try at home. Now, everybody's not built. Now, you can't just turn over a new leaf and go tell your girl that, you know what, I got too much on the table. Girl, I bring way more than you bring. You ain't bringing enough. You can't really cook. You don't clean right. You ain't doing, you don't bring enough. I bring way more than you. But that is the factual reality. Guys, a lot of guys grow up and they're dirty and nasty and stuff like that. But guys bring a lot more to the table than girls. And that's open and shut case right there. Because guys, we just bring more. And this ain't no woman bashing show or nothing like that. It's just factual that we bring more to the table. We bring everything. We bring the protection. A lot of times we bring like the shelter. We bring all of it. We bring the laughter, all that shit. We make her laugh. She don't make us laugh. Girls don't make us laugh. They tell the corniest shit. Like, I don't get it. You don't get they humor. They get yours, but you don't get them. Matter of fact, women think about each other the same way that women think about each other, but we don't. Guys think about their partners or something. The people they mess with, guys think about them as being cool. Oh, that's my boy right there. Yeah, he cool. But a girl asks too much because we say, you just got to find out. I don't know if y'all going to make it like that, you know. But a girl will call another girl a hoe in a minute. They'll call each other hoes. So it's just like, are you kidding me? Because girls think about girls the same way that a lot of guys. It's like if a guy said, man, she ain't nothing but a hoe. Then a girl going to say she ain't nothing but a hoe. But it's different when it comes to guys. Guys don't, like women will use stuff like dog, but they don't understand what dog is. Huh? A dog is for a man is a definite OG. But like they ain't gonna see it like that. You know. They go, he's just a dog, but you can't explain it. See, that's emotional shit. You can't explain shit. Because girls ain't nothing but emotional. You know what I mean? But guys, we got to bring everything to the table. We got to bring everything. But the reason we end up with them is for, you know, y'all know what it is, basic needs. But that's it. But we bring the most to the table. How much shit you got to do? You got to do the hardest shit even in the house. If you got a real household, you got to do the hardest shit. All that yard work and all that mechanical shit and all that, you got to do the hard shit. Doing some dishes, man, you just throw some dishes in there. And shit, if you don't feel like cooking, you just order out. You can't order a mechanic and shit or somebody to come do all the yard work and all that. That shit get too expensive. That shit way more expensive than eating out. Call your ass a landscaper over to the house to fix your shit up. And call you a mobile mechanic over and see how much that shit costs versus getting a good meal. See how much that shit costs. Yeah. But let me get back to y'all. Gil Coles is out there. Y'all salute each other out. Yeah, Sir Flame with the salute at Eagles Way of Boxing. Salute to the chat. And he said, as always, jab that like button on your neck. He said, don't get neck in Eagles Way of Boxing. In case y'all don't know what neck is, we get that from Samuel Peter, who was a great boxer in his own right. Heavyweight champion. He get hyped up. He said, who neck? Like, who's neck? Instead of saying who's next, next with the X, he said, who neck? Who neck he got a bite on? And we just use that as, that's just a little thing that we say up in here. So don't come up in Eagles Web and get neck. So we will chop your shit off up in here. Shout out 979 at Gil Cole. Appreciated the heads up. There we go. Ray Robinson again. It's that the rat for me. He's laughing out loud. Ray Robinson crying. At Derek Bailey, salute fam, and then Ray Robinson, salute. Derek Bailey again crying. Salute at Sir Flame. Salute at Shadow 979 is salute at Sir Flame fam. And then Sir Flame is right back. Salute at Derek Bailey. Salute at Shadow 979. 79 is right back. He said, give that boy a Marvin Hagler special. Yeah, shave that shit off. I see you down there. Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More is up in here, man. Y'all salute him out, man. Salute to Michael Johnson's Boxing Talking More. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, he said, what it do? You know what it do, brother. y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know Eagles Way Up. There's no punches in here to be pulled, man. What the hell we doing? I don't faint. I might duck or something like that and come back up, but you know, Eagle don't. You know, I don't faint. Huh? What I look like fainting in here? Y'all know that I don't have fainters and shit. Because y'all wouldn't be mods if y'all was fainters. If y'all was fainting, I wouldn't have y'all as mods. My mods don't faint. My mods go ahead and put hands if they need to put hands. Now they might give you the explanation afterwards, but once we put hands, that's what we do. We put hands first, and then we put the explanation behind. Well, see, if you would have came in here correctly, then that might not have happened to you. But you came in here twisted, and so I had to straighten your shit out. That's what we do. So we catch you. If you come in here twisted, we just straighten you out and send your ass the packing. That's it. Yeah, the Fury. Sir Flav said that Fury faint. Yeah, the Fury faint. Yeah. Hopefully we're going to get these heavyweights back to work, man. Because we got to be able to talk about it today. I hope we can get to talk about it. You know, we haven't got a chance to talk about it, but yeah, we need to talk about it. We were scratching the surface the other day about a lot of these fighters, where they at right now. Okay, let's start with Gil's favorite. Let's start with Keith. And this is not to pick on Gil, because I know Gil loves everything in Florida, because that's where Gil from. And if I'll probably hear from him if I say too much. This is not to roast Keith, but Honestly, even with Gil, even with you, if you can write, if you can't write, Gil, I understand because I know you're driving. But even with Keith Thurman, did Keith Thurman paint himself into a corner that is going to be very hard to get out of? Is he at the level that we needed him to be at right now, or did he trip up? So this is the questions. I just want opinions about it because is he at the point where he's not just ain't gonna just make it back? Now I know y'all want to talk about those lightweight guys, but I don't really. We'll mess with them in a little bit. I don't really. It's just too much drama. I need to have somebody sign some paperwork. We need somebody to sign some paperwork. So we start with Keith though, but Keith, I think he's just in a bad position right now. And I don't know if the politics of boxing have got him there, or do you guys think he just earned his way there? He just kind of made a bad. Did he make a bad decision for his fighting Manny? I think he should, and that's why I think the mistake was. I think he should have fought Earl. I think he should have fought Earl Spence because he would have still been on the map. If you fight Manny, you might end up off the map because even the guy that beat Manny, Horn. He lost to a Horn. He's off the map, even though because he lost right away. So he ended up off the map. You just end up off the map right away when you fight, because you fighting a legend is different. Nobody's thinking about it. But when you fight somebody that's up and coming, you're still significant because you battled, like, say, for instance, even if you lost to Earl, you battled him. Like, okay, you battled Earl. So you still in line because Earl has a trail behind him. Underneath Earl, there's a trail. So it don't matter. Y'all can still fight your way right back up. Manny don't have a trail. If y'all think about it, there's no trail leading to Manny. The only trail leading to Manny is a hopeful trail, and that's if you got a championship. And that's just being hopeful because you may not get the fight. You know what I mean? You might not get it. Yeah. I ain't talking about the MK Ray Robinson. We're trying to ease into boxing now a little bit. Yeah, we're trying to ease back into it because we talk general, and I always give my public my way of life back to the public in here. Just a little bit every once in a while. My public address. That's like my public address. So my public address usually, like last week I had one public address that lasted for the whole show. But mostly I try to go like 5 minutes to 15 minutes. Just to open up minds a little bit, just to see where you at. And because it kind of helps, because then you realize why are you fighting. And I'm going to tell you, the one reason the girls fight so much with you is because they don't have shit. And they want to fight because they want to make sure that they still got that connection with you. They want to make sure that you still going to be there. You know what I mean? That's why they fight. Because they know they don't deserve your ass. To be honest, I'm saying you might not think you deserve her, but guys know that the reason girls don't deserve you. They think, you watch, you'll figure it out. You just haven't figured it out because you bring way more to the table, and they can't even pull that one thing on you. Like, oh, all you got is that. They can't say that because all guys have that. They can't say that. You can say that about them, but they can't say that. But they get away with saying it, but they can't really say it. Yeah, but you don't want just any guy. You want a guy that can provide or protect you and stuff like that. See, they want you to have all the tools that's necessary to take care of that nest. But a lot of times when you pick them, you're not using, you're looking at a butt or something. So, oh yeah, she's shaking. Oh, look at her twerk. You're looking at the wrong thing. Twerking ain't going to feed your ass when you get hungry. Like, you can only eat out so much. You're going to get tired of this. You're like, oh, man, I want some. Can you make some biscuits and gravy or something? Can you make some fried bread up in there? Some beans or something? Some salsa? What? Something. You know what I mean? All these groceries and you can't make it. But anyway, let's get back to it. Let's see what it is. Let's see what y'all got. Okay. Boom. I think I'm caught up. That's right, Sir Flame. Finish him. Yeah, them losses. There you go. Them losses in inactivity. There you go. And that's one thing that I know. The inactivity. See, the thing is, they let the whole COVID just sideline all of them, and they're all playing like they're acting like they're politicking. What the f you doing politicking? You can't make the government change this shit. You can't make the government say, oh, well, all the COVID is over with right now. You can't do that. You understand? You're not going to be the one to be able to do that. So just forget that, because you can't, it's nothing you can do about it. You might well get your ass in there. Hey, I want to fight everybody. Get your ass in there and fight, man. You're going to lose the skill set, like I said earlier, and all you're going to do is this. You're going to come in, you're going to see sloppy fights. The wrong person going to win because he killed somebody with a crazy-ass overhand or something, all wild and shit. And now, just to drop down to the lighter weights just for a second, Ryan Garcia, you're going to get knocked the hell out, and a lot of people are saying it. Put your damn chin down. You throwing punches, as soon as you throw a punch, your chin. I think Derek Bailey, one of Surf Flame, whichever one of y'all get the credit. Y'all brought that up too, man. Man, put your damn chin down. Your chin all up in the air. You're going to get your shit cracked. We already see that your shit is already suspect. You already got graham cracker chin, and you putting your shit up in the air to make sure it get cracked. Stop that shit. Yeah. Okay, well, Gil. Well, see, Gil said Keith got better options. Just explain to me, Gil. Well, you probably drive. You can't. He got better options than most fighters. He does have the options, but the thing is, when you got options, you got to be able to get the fights though. Yeah. Sir Flame said Horn lost that from what I saw. We can't go into the controversial fights because we always gonna say that. There's always a fight that we thought that just like going back to the Hagler fight. A lot of people think that Hagler beat Leonard, but it's nothing we can do about it. The shit's already it's in paper, and we seen robberies where we know it had to be a robbery, but I don't know. Sometimes you got to go back and watch. It's like what the hell were we missing? Did they broadcast the fight from the wrong angle? You ever thought about that? If you don't get that 360, a lot of times you miss out. Because a lot of fights that MTM was actually in, Mayweather, a lot of fights that he was in where people thought he was getting hit, you see another angle, shit was not hitting him. And people thought fights were closer. I thought it was closer. And then some fighters will get hit. It's like, you don't have shit, I'll let you hit me. And then you judge the fight wrong because, oh, he landed more punches. No, but he was getting hurt. What was the punch difference in the Danny Garcia versus Earl Spence? It wasn't even big, was it? The punch difference. It wasn't even that big. But Earl, put the beat down on him. Yeah. But we're going to see what his options lead up to. Ray Robinson down there where women get operations to get that. Yeah, well, not... If you to think about it, all the native women in South America all the way up have nice bodies. Those are native women. A lot of people just don't get it. Those are natives. The natives got those nice little round behinds and all that. Yeah, all the Puerto Rican women, the Boricuas, all that, the little Tainos and all that, and Arawak down there in the Caribbean. Those are the Arawak natives and stuff. That's what it is. I just don't like to try to get into the whole nature of stuff because people forget. Because natives are forgotten. Yep. Shadow 9 is at Surf Flame. Okay, I believe I'll let y'all have your conversation. Surf Flame said, yeah. He said, you're right. He got soft when he fell in love. See, then that's what happens too, though. And that's true. That can definitely happen. Matter of fact, how did we end up starting our topic off like that? I didn't even mean to do that. I didn't even mean to start our topic off like that. Keith, Keith. I like Keith when he came. Keith he was just like a prospect for like a long time. When I saw him, I said he looked like he's a pretty good prospect. I said, but I need to see him in there with somebody who's going to actually battle and got a chin and is going to throw those things back. But when he got in there with a legend, and it just didn't work out. He could have done better, but he wasn't. Manny has an overwhelming style, and Keith wasn't ready for it. Time he got adjusted, it was already too late. Yeah, yeah, that's what that's the first fighter, Gil, we talking about. He said losses and inactivity. He said y'all talking about Keith. But then we can't just talk about Keith because nobody's fighting. Oh, don't say that, Sir Flame. That's bad though. That's sad right there. Because she met him as a fighter, right? You're saying she probably don't want him to fight. Yeah, but yeah. If that's the case, then he got to get out of it. Keith, that means Keith can't fight. I don't know. Gil ain't gonna agree with y'all because Gil want him to fight. Gil wants him to fight, but that's not gonna happen if that's true. You know what I mean? If that's true, then we're not gonna see Keith where we needed to see him. So where did we need to see Keith right now? Where should Keith be at? And we're not going off of speculation. We're just saying that this is what we see because we seen Keith come in as a great prospect, and so we wanted to see Keith right now with straps, at least 2 straps, right? That's where Keith should be at right now. Right now, our conversation should be Keith versus Earl. There shouldn't be no other conversation. It should be Keith versus Earl, and it should be big. Because both of them should have platformed themselves to where they are going to be a draw. And see, if you're already a champ and you beat a legend, then that's only going to propel you. If you're a champ and you lose to the legend, you're going to take a terrible fall. Your fall is going to be greater. I don't know if does anybody agree with that? That if you have a belt and you lose it to a legend, somebody that probably you shouldn't lose it to, that you're going to take a bigger fall than if you beat him. Because it shouldn't have been a lose-lose situation. Because going into it, a lot of people, I'm not talking about how many, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom because you're saying that Keith only got 1 loss. But what I'm saying, my brother, is that some losses are heavier than other losses. Deontay Wilder got 1 loss, but he ain't fighting nobody. It was a horrible loss, man. I'm not, forget the point that it was probably a cheated loss. You got to get your ass back in there if you're capable. If not, if you're not a fighter no more, just let us know that I'm not a fighter no more. But sometimes when you take certain losses, they're bigger. You guys are looking at a number. You guys are, he's just 44-0, 44-0-1. Y'all looking at it like that, but you're not looking at who you lose to. Because Daniel Dubois just had his first loss, right? Who did he lose to? Everybody called the guy that he lost to Slow Joyce. That means he punches so slow that's his nickname, Slow Joyce. Somebody that had the ugliest, raggediest looking jab beat somebody that's undefeated. And he's up and coming. He should have been an up and coming, fighter. But he took a big loss. And it depends on what you do with that loss that you take. Now, Sir Flame hits it right on the head when he says that you're inactivity. Now, you took a loss, but now you're inactive. So what is that? You can't send a signal out there. At least Mikey finally got his ass back in the ring. He didn't look that good, but Mikey got the life decisions beat out of him. Mikey is just an analyst now. Mikey has turned into just a hater. I wouldn't doubt it if you don't see Mikey fight again. And I know a lot of people think his brother's such a great trainer. I don't think he's as great as people think he is. He gets great talent. Because once he got beat up, he quit. If you think about it, that runs in the family. He got beat up and quit, didn't he? How many more fights did he have after he got beat up? Huh? When Robert Garcia got beat up, how many more fights did he have? When he finally got beat up. Remember, he was doing good at first. He was just winning, and then he took that Corrales ass whooping. And how long did he stay in there? Huh? How long did he stay in there? So I'm saying I'm going to side with Sir Flame on that. That if one loss, get your ass in there. Some losses is different. If somebody get devastatedly beat and that's their first loss, there's no telling what can happen. There's no telling what's going to happen to you. You can't look at the one. You got to look at the loss. Don't say it's one loss. Just say it's a pretty devastating loss. If somebody put your ass in a coma and for your first loss, and then your fans are saying, "Oh, he ain't lose but one time," who's living in reality and who's not? Is his family and doctor living in reality when they say, "No, you probably shouldn't fight no more"? Or are you living in reality saying, "Well, he only lost one time"? Stop it. Stop it. Don't do that in here. This is grown folk. Don't do that. Shout out 979 said Keith 32 now, and he's been out of the ring long enough. He said he can't afford to be inactive for long periods of time when you're 32. Yeah, when you're 32, you can't not just sit there. Oh, I can just sit back and just wait. And a lot of fighters are doing that. A lot of older fighters do. Even Terrence Crawford is doing that dumb shit. Well, I'm worth more money than that. Get your ass in there and fight. You're a boxer. Get your ass in there and fight. Yep, shout out 979 again. He said there's a lot of hungry lions ready to take Keith out if he's not prepared. Time to get active again. There you go. It's time to get active. Canelo is a good example. Well, Canelo took one loss. But see, like I said, and Ray brings up a good point too, though, because Canelo takes a loss. But see, the thing about Canelo taking a loss is Canelo came back a different way. He started, like, now we're calling it cherry picking. But even if he's not cherry picking, he's damn sure is trying to preserve himself, not to get in some big ass fights to like fight like Charlo or something like that. That's the only fight that makes sense to me. Because Charlo been wanting it. It ain't like he a punk, like Charlo a punk or something. Now he don't deserve no fight. Now, are you gonna put him in that thing when he should be on pound for pound too? And you're gonna put him. The Charlos should be on pound for pound. And anybody in here to say they don't deserve to be on pound for pound, your ass need a strike. But you got these people coming up like the little Colberts and stuff, Colberts, and the Innocents and stuff that's coming up. They gonna sneak up there before you know it, and then they gonna knock one of these top dogs off, and out. Yeah, sir, Hussein, salute to you. I see you finally coming in here. There go my UK brother, finally got up in here. He said salute to Eagle in the chat. Gil Cole said, so you put Sean and Danny in the front of Keith? I'm not putting nobody in front of nobody. All we're saying is we're talking about Danny just fought, so he's not inactive. Sean just fought, so he's not inactive. What is Keith doing? So do you just feed somebody, just like people talk about Bud? So do you just feed somebody to the champion that's not active? When you got people just participating, like they working. They're actually workers. They're actually working. I'll give you a quick, let me give you an example, just so people can understand what the hell I'm saying. So you got construction workers, right? And you got, say for instance, you got somebody who works on the backhoe. He always working that backhoe. He just, anytime you got a job, he's just right there working that backhoe. You know, just cleaning out shit for you. And not a lot of people work the backhoe, but he's a beast. And then you got an inactive backhoe worker, right? He ain't doing shit. So who deserves the next job? The one that ain't doing shit, or the next big job? Who deserves the one that ain't doing shit, or the one that's active? I'm gonna make it so it appears to be common sense, because some people sometimes they don't got it. Ray Robinson said, "Damn, okay, y'all, sir, y'all talking to each other." Ray Robinson said, "You only have to die once. That's it." Well, a lot of time, yeah. If you can't get that, if somebody can't revive your ass, yeah. I want Keith versus Boots. Well, if we can get it, all I'm saying is Keith got to do something. And I'm not picking. I started with Keith. See, I got stuck on Keith, but I started with Keith. But we can stay in the welterweight and we can go to Bud. What does Bud need to do? Everybody want him to go straight to Earl. You ain't doing shit. I don't care if you're a champ. You ain't doing shit as a champ. Get your ass in there and get a fight. I don't care. Then fight Earl. But make sure that you're still a fighter. Yeah, we know you're a champ and you're still a talker, but are you still a fighter? I don't know. Until you get your ass in there and actually have a fight. If you get your ass in there and have a fight, then we can say, oh yeah, he's still a fighter, he's still a boxer. And for y'all you visitors that keep coming in and out, I know it's a bunch of y'all. Y'all hit my thumbs up, man. Y'all enjoy my content. I already know. Y'all enjoy Eagles Web. Hit my thumbs up, man. Because I'm being shorted. I don't know if it's about, if my web watchers is shorting me, somebody's shorting it. Y'all shorting the hell out of me, man. Get their ass, Derek. They shorting Eagle, man. Eagle should have at least 10. 10 or more. 10 to 15 I should have. At least. Because y'all go and smash it up, man. Get me at least to 10, man. If all of y'all, if all of y'all don't want to smash it, because I know probably a quarter of y'all don't want to smash it, but y'all at least hit Eagle up with that thumb, man. Hit the thumbs and then hit the live. Come on, y'all, sir. You know you're going to get blamed, man. Because Derek Bailey always get blamed, but you're going to get blamed too. You know Gil going to blame you. Yeah. That would be a good fight. I'd like to see that. But Bud, you need to get your ass in there and fight Keith. That'd be a good fight. Keith and Bud. Both of y'all inactive. Get your asses in there and fight. Just fight somebody. And stop suffering from knockdowns and then talk shit. And think you can still talk shit. You can't have... see, because right now, I'm telling you right now, for me, Bud, yo, I don't care. I don't care who you beat or if you can beat all the welterweights. I think you still got a little bit of crackage in your chin. I do. I still think there's some crackage in your shit. I think there is. There's a little bit of crackage in your shit. We know I'm not going to label you and put your ass on the BCD. But I'm saying some crackage. Yeah. And ego is starting to get a little bit, I'm starting to get a little bit harder on fighters and everything else because I'm starting to believe that, this my opinion is changing to the point where I don't even want people to have tune-ups no more. And you know why I don't want you to have tune-ups? Because fucking a Ferrari beat up Earl Spence, and that was the only thing that ever beat up Earl Spence. A Ferrari beat up Earl Spence. Threw his ass out the window, drug his ass down the street, knocked his teeth out, may have knocked his ass out. He was inebriated or something like that, or might have been a little bit under the weather, or whatever might have happened, and he came back and fought Danny Swift Garcia. So you don't get no tunes-ups. So I don't want to hear no more about somebody getting no tunes-ups. It ain't no more tunes-up. Earl dropped the whole thing on the tunes-ups. There is no such thing as a tune-up. If a Ferrari beats your ass and a fighter can't beat you, then there ain't no tune-ups for nobody. Because Earl Spence got beat up by a Ferrari and came back and fought. So ain't no tune-ups. Get your ass in there and fight. You a fighter? Get your ass in there and fight. That's Eagles heat right there. Y'all don't like it? Hey, get your ass out if you don't like it. If you mad at Eagle, get the hell out. That means you're emotional. But Earl just broke the mold on that. Y'all gotta watch and see what's going on in boxing. Earl broke the mold on that whole old tune-up. No more tune-ups. Huh? Earl got beat up by a Ferrari. Huh? You get your ass whooped by a car, and you come back and fight a top level fighter. All I can say, my hat's off to you, man. You a bad MF, man. It's all the tunes ups. I don't want to hear it. Get your ass in there and fight. I don't care if you look sloppy or whatever happened. Get your ass in there and fight, baby. I'm sorry. That's what you got these for. That's what you got these for. Earl broke the mold. So there's no more excuses. For the rest of y'all, I've been out in activity. I've been out and Earl was out about a year and a half and got beat up by a car. Get your ass in there and fight. I'm sorry, all you fighters. I know y'all like this now. Like, oh, he's right. Yes, he is right. You didn't expect that the Eagles get your ass, but you know that's my job is to come get you and to put the grown folks' perspective on the shit, huh? Tune up. Get your ass in there with a real one and see what your skill set is really like. Let's see what your skill set is really like. Let's see it, because everybody already big up in your skill set. You that good. Then get your ass in there and fight. I don't want to hear nothing about no tune-ups. That's your fanboys hollering about you need a tune-up. That's all them. They don't want you hurt. I want you hurt. Because you in the hurt business. You don't play boxing. So you going to warm up? Let me get a warm-up first. Let me get a 2 for 2. There ain't no menu like that. Yeah. Yeah. I got to look down at the bottom. I see somebody come in. I see my name on there. What you doing using my name? Get my name out your mouth, man. Somebody go talk to Mike Ox Males. Somebody holler at him. Don't come in here using my name, man. You see anybody else using my name? How you get my name in the first place? You're a troll. Everybody know if you use my name when you come in here, they already know you're a troll. Huh? Now, let me see. You're not going to be here but a few more seconds at the most. Yeah. Let Derek Bailey see you. Yeah, somebody come go see him. Y'all go see what it is. You know what I mean? But like I said, Earl already broke the mold of that. You know what I mean? And like I said, man, you disturbed my chatter rate. Somebody get his ass up out of here, man. Somebody get him up out of here, man. Talking about who you is. Nobody care. Who care? People don't care. You must not care who people in here is. You don't even say salute to the chat or nothing. We know you're a troll as soon as you brought your dumb ass up in here. And I was just telling you, but the grown folks in here will get rid of your ass. I just told you that from jump. You dumb. Now, I don't like to even deal with dumbasses like that, man. We just getting in here. We trying to get warmed up. We trying to talk about something, and you come in like, oh, it's me. You know me. If I know you, I'll tell you that I know you. I know Ray. I know Gil. I know Shadow 9. I know Yasser. I know Derek Bailey. And probably some other people that's in here who can't speak. I know them. But you trying to make yourself notice like somebody know you. You ain't knowable. You ain't knowable. You erasable. That's what you are. You erasable. Hey, that's right. Just fight. Shadow 979 said, you right. Ray Robinson said, just fight. He said, win or lose, just fight. Get your ass in there. That's right. You in the pain business. And you need to tune up. Hey, sorry. Yeah. But like I said, Earl Spence is a great, I don't care. A lot of people think he haven't done that much and, haven't fought as much. But he showed that he's a great champ. A great champ comes back from getting thrown out of a car. When we had champs that died in car crashes. Huh? We had a great Mexican champ that died in a car crash. We had a great heavyweight that was probably one of the first to die far as like any kind of accident. We had great champions die in airplane crashes and shit like that. Right? But we got a champ that defied death and came back to fight. And people get mad. Oh, they ain't mad at Eagle. Eagle shouldn't say that. We talk about boxing. You get mad if you need to get mad. Yeah. Everybody says a troll snuck in. No, he said 1, 2. I see his name 3 times. He said 3 things. The first thing he said, he was already a troll because he used my name. Y'all already know that. When they come in here using my name, then that's an automatic troll. That's an automatic troll. And else is like Lala D or somebody, because Lala D, she come in every once in a while. I have to have a certain time that I come in, and then she'll come in, and she always says my name. But that's girls. Girls are gonna do that. She gonna put everybody's name up in here. She gonna put all y'all's name up and put y'all a heart. You already know that. Yeah, Gil Cole say that's the homie Mike though. Yeah, that's him, Gil. That's the homie Mike. Hey, y'all salute the homie Mike. He said that's the homie Mike though. Yeah, the homie Mike though, his ass is up out of here. That's what the homie Mike is. Come in here with this shit. Yeah, but Bud, you got to go fight. Y'all gonna mess around and let Ennis is gonna jump to the front of the line. Y'all keep messing around. See, I'm not worried about. See, the only division I'm not really worried about is 154. The rest of them is suspect. That's a damn shame when all your levels of boxing ain't nothing but suspect levels. When has the welterweight division been a suspect level? And I'll wait. Y'all name back. Y'all tell me, was it 80s, 70s, 60s, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, 10s? When was the welterweight division a suspect division? Now, we could come up with some examples of stuff that make it close, but the avoidance level, 147. It's not a great level right now. I'm not saying they don't have great fighters in there and are good fighters. Like I said, great. It takes a lot to actually be great, but good are good plus fighters. But what level of boxing are we at in the welterweight? 154, I'm not worried about. 154, they going to scrap. 154 is the most scrap in this division. They will scrap in 154. They're going to scrap. 160, I don't know. 160 just because, and the brother brings up about Canelo. Yeah, Canelo messing up everything, dropping off belts. He dropping off belts like a newborn bird dropping off feathers. So where all your belts go? Your belts just, how you stripping your own self? I'm going to just give this belt up. Why'd you go get it? Just collecting belts for a name and number and shit. Like, you ain't tricking nobody. Huh? Now, he still might get in that Hall of Fame or something like that, but a lot of these fighters that they call Hall of Famers ain't going to make it. Lomachenko ain't got no business making it because he don't have enough fights. And he's too old. He will never have enough fights. Never. He just cannot. He'll get beat up, and then he definitely won't. All right, he got 2 L's now. He ain't going to make it. 15-2, you can't make it. Not going to make it. Simple as that. A lot of these fighters ain't going to make it. So if you in it just for the business, Now I don't usually shout people out, but I did. I went and I listened to Caressa Shields, and she was talking about AB, and I know I give AB a hard time. A lot of people do, but if he was truly in some kind of addictive state, then I give him a props because you do have to fight a lot of times when you get addicted to stuff. But F that, no excuses for nobody. If Earl Spence got beat up by a Ferrari and he's still fighting, then you can still fight. And I'm sorry. He didn't put the bar up there. A lot of people, you might not realize it, but the bar is up now, so so we got to step into a whole nother level of boxing to where we can't talk about no tunes-ups or tune-ups or whatever. I say tunes up because people want like I can get 3 tune-ups and then get in there and fight. Yeah. When Roy fought Mike, Roy didn't fight Mike at welterweight. I said welterweight's 147. Yeah. Or let me go back. Let me see what. I'll tell you when the welterweight. We had a welterweight in here right now. He wasn't a good welterweight. Let me see. I got to, and I'm trying to see. Oh, Shadow. Okay, so Shadow 979 just knocked out a welterweight. Shadow 979 he just pieced up a welterweight that came in here. But that was a welterweight coming in asking for smoke with no experience though. He tried to come in Eagles Web and play boxing. And then y'all put up a one if y'all heard me say that Eagles Web boxing, that my mods don't faint. Y'all put up a one if y'all was in here when I said that. I said my mods don't faint. That's what I said. I said my mods don't be fainting and shit. So he came, this welterweight comes in there, Mom. That's his initials, M-O-M, Mom. Moms. You come in here with the initials, Moms, and you think you want some smoke in here. And Shadow 979 put the hatchets on your ass. Said Floyd bought a new hairline. In a beard. Oh my goodness. Y'all so stupid. Man, leave Floyd alone, man. Leave Floyd alone. And I want you to get out there, and I'm a member, so just become a member also. That's how he talk. See, I told y'all to stay off of Floyd, then I got to start. I'm gonna stop. Man, y'all stop it, man. I'm sorry. Gil Cole's crying. And then Derek Bay said, I saw that at Gil Cole's. Y'all saw Hussein said at Gil Cole's. Man, he said he spent some money. Y'all crying. Y'all stop it, man. Hey, look. I'm not gonna mess with y'all today and turn this into a crying fest. Okay. If Floyd is the so-called billionaire of boxing. If Floyd wants to buy a new hairline or a beard, or something like that, whatever he wants, then let him do it. That's his money. And from what I know, I don't, his father and none of his uncles, nobody, they're not, it's just like natives, we don't have a lot of hair. Only reason I have hair on my face, period, is because I was in the military. I wouldn't have. How they give you hair? What happens is they make you shave whether you have hair on your face or not. And once you start shaving, you get a little bit of hair on your face. No matter what, you're going to start getting some hair. But I never can grow hair on my face. I got, like, if I grow it in, it's just going to be right here. It's not going to be nothing here, nothing there. It's just going to be right there. Y'all picking on that guy. Yeah. Jump over to the heavyweights, too. And we already talked about the Joshua. What needs to happen is Joshua needs to go in there and fight. Bottom line for everybody. All these fighters need to fight whatever kind of killers they got. Now, say, for instance, you don't have any killers in your division. Then you need to fight the closest thing to a killer as you can. Can you imagine a card what has a welterweight fight? Earl Spence versus Manny Pacquiao. I'm just going to say that. And this is not for y'all to argue with, no, we want to see somebody else. Okay, that's the fight for the welterweight. I'm just calling that's the welterweight. Matter of fact, we'll put the smaller guys in there too. So for a lighter weight, we'll put Tank Davis in there with Ryan Garcia. This is the card. I'm building a card. So this is the card. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, right? Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao. Let's jump up one. Should we jump up one or two? Should we go to 154? 154, we probably ain't gonna get. We're gonna get Jermell Charlo versus Taxidermy. That would probably be the worst fight. Far as like, far as you trying to like having a break to go get some snacks or something, that's probably be the worst fight for that. Because that'd probably be over with like soon. Okay, 5 cards, 5 fights. Let's do 5 fights. So who else we got? So we'll do 160. We put his brother, since his brother there, huh? So we put his brother there against who y'all want to match his brother with? I don't even know. Does anybody even want to fight it? Okay, his brother in Canelo. Damn, this thing listen how stacked that is. Now that's a pay-per-view. That's 4 fights. How much money is that worth already? And then the heavyweight, we're gonna put Joshua against Wilder still. How much would a card like that be worth? If we actually get to go in and see it. I'm not talking about in the bubble, but if we get to go see that card, how much is that one worth? On pay-per-view, how much is that one worth? Y'all give me a number. Don't be saying $15 or something like that, or don't be saying I don't pay more than 30. Y'all give me a realistic number just for something like that. Come on, let's have it. Come on, Eagles Web. Come on, Web Watchers. Let's have it, but let's be honest about it. Don't be dirty. Don't do nothing shady. I'll be right back. I gotta get my tea, man. Y'all didn't see me sipping on nothing. Let me get my tea real quick, man. I'll be right back, man. Y'all put up some thoughts, man. Give me some thoughts. I'll be right back. See, before I can even leave to go get my tea, somebody started some crap already. You see, I had to delete that shit already. And that's that damn RR. Come here starting some shit. Talking about 25. Floyd, goddamn hair plugs. Oh, damn. I know what you're talking about. He said it looked like a rice paddy field on his head. God damn. Yeah, leave that brother alone, man. I told you, man, let him get his plugs if he want to, man. Leave him alone, man. Leave that brother alone. Y'all sir say $75 to $100, but he said 25 pounds here. Yeah. He don't want. Yeah, you know. Hey, come on now. You at least 40 pounds over there, right, y'all sir? You got to pay 40 pounds at least, man. Y'all stupid, man. See, I leave. I come back, Gil with his shit, and then nobody said anything but y'all sir. Y'all ain't trying to put up no real prices or nothing like that. Y'all stop it. So y'all, sir, I guess this just me and you, brother. You the only one like my card. Gil and them hating, man. They on some old hate shit today. They hate my card. How come y'all don't like my card, man? Y'all know that's a good card, man. How y'all gonna not like my card? Y'all couldn't even get in, the people that's coming in now. Y'all couldn't even get them to give me one more thumbs up. Wow. Usually I get them. Usually I get them though. But usually people that come by and don't want to drop down and say nothing to y'all, they ain't gonna get no thumbs up. They like, no. They like that damn web. Them web watches is scary. We ain't gonna drop down there. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Yeah. 60 US. No. But you're looking for bargain prices, Ray. We're not talking. I said, what's the most you should pay? I said, what's the most? 60 is not going to be the most. 60 is that's a bargain. 60 is a bargain for that level, for that good of fights, huh? Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, right? Earl Spence, Manny Pacquiao, huh? The only one that's a lull in the action is Charlo versus Taxidermy, and we'll probably put that in the middle somewhere. They have to put that in the middle. The Wilder fight still got to be like the top. You know what I mean? And then think about it. Right before the Wilder fight, you gonna watch Canelo against Charlo? Are you kidding me? I mean, that's all set. That it should be good. It should be great. You know what I mean? Something like that should be great. I mean, we can expect anything that we want to, but I mean, Manny's not washed up though, right? And yes, he shows us. He has to show us that he's washed up. I mean, he's one heartbeat away from turning old when it comes to, because that shit hit your ass, you never know. Yeah, he one heartbeat away from turning old, but right now that shit haven't hit him. It haven't hit him, so we got to go by what, shit he did, because we definitely can't say that if he just beat a good fighter. He just beat Keith. That's right, baby. Got that man tea today. This is a man day here. Monday. That's a man day right there. It's just me and you, y'all, sir. The rest of them, they just flies on the wall. That's right, I'm talking about my way up. They just flies on the wall. They don't want to spend no money. They want everything free now. After I done talked about everybody. I'm sorry, man. If I got in somebody's feelings, man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings by me saying can't nobody get no tunes ups. Nope, Earl killed it. Earl killed the whole thing for tune-ups. Yep. Earl killed the whole thing. The whole argument for tune-up, Earl killed it. That's the worst thing boxing could have let happen. And it's a good thing, but it's one of the worst things boxing could have let happen is let Earl Spence get beat up by a car and come back fighting. But then everybody else talking about, oh, I need to warm up, a tune-up, and this. Too late. Yep. That's why that pays to get your ass in there and get your, and like I said, y'all know how we talk about it. Derek, you know how we talk about it. How they used to do your ass back in the day. They wasn't there for your safety or nothing like that. They was in to make sure your ass was still gonna fight. That's what there wasn't no chief seconds. There was people to get your ass in, throw your ass back in the ring. And right now, that's what Eagle's doing to all these fighters. Is I'm throwing your ass back in the ring. So get your ass back in the ring. That's the best thing for you, is to get back in the ring. We can't do nothing with you if you ain't getting in the ring. That's it. That's what we need to see. We need to see all y'all. Now I don't want to hear no warms up. I named 5 fights that probably everybody. So out of all those fights I named, nobody wants to see any of those fights I just named? Okay, I'll tell you what. Since I only got y'all, sir, since you the only one responding, I'm not saying everybody can respond. Maybe y'all can't respond. Well, you and Ray. Well, Ray don't know that much about boxing. He should. I'm going to try to get him back into it. But Ray should know a lot more about boxing. But, yeah. But that's my boy, so I gotta look out for him. Y'all don't like my 5 fights? Give me some fights. Shit, give me some fights. Yeah, so y'all give me some fights. Okay, that's what I want. I want somebody to give me some fights. Since y'all don't like my fights, y'all sort of the ones going to come with it. So, because the whole topic is what the hell's we seeing? That's the topic for today. What the hell's going on? What is going on in here? What are we seeing? Are we seeing boxing? That's what the title. What's the title? Boxing. What are we seeing? What are we seeing? Do we want to hear boxing? Most of the time we want to see boxing. We want whoever's commentating, we want them to shut the hell up. Triple G and Canelo, that's garbage. Nobody wants to see Triple G and Canelo. Anybody want to see Triple G and Canelo? You're not gonna get one. You're not gonna get one person in here to agree with you on that shit. They already fought 2 times. Canelo just need an ass whooping so then he can step up, so he can really step up and start fighting. Must say he's a good fighter. And people think I take away and I hate or something like that on somebody like Canelo. Nope, not even close. Nope, not even close to hating or nothing like that. But he needs to get that ass whooped. He need to get in there and like really like this fight. You got to get your ass in there and fight. Some fighters are more or less made to order for you. You know, especially when, I don't care. People keep acting like the guy he fought has so much snap on his punches. That guy is not no puncher. Yeah, you won't hear none of his punches out. I'm gonna tell you what. For somebody I'm gonna give you a fighter that's lighter than him, that I know punched harder than him. Julian Jackson punched harder than Callum Smith. I'm not even gonna put it up for debate. I'm going to just let you go back into the archives, and I want you to look at some of Julian Jackson's knockouts. And I want you to tell me what they sound like and what the person's just reaction, because you got to realize all these fighters walk around typically at about the same weight anyway, about 180, 190 pounds, all the way from welterweight all the way up to like about 160 or 165. They all walk around about the same weight. So just think about it. So go back and listen and look at some of Julian Jackson's knockouts. And tell me what kind of punch he had for his weight. Super middleweight, right? Just look at middleweight, yeah. What did I say? Super middleweight, yeah, super welterweight. Just go back and check it out. Okay, there we go. Got another Ray up in here. All these damn Rays. How many Rays I got up in here? Got another Ray. Okay, that's 2 is enough. All these Rays up. What's up, D-Ray? D-Ray up in here. Got the eagle up. Eagle chat. He said, champions worldwide salute, baby. There you go. Champion world. I can't get him to agree. Okay, since D-Ray just got here. D-Ray talking, so let D-Ray come in. So D-Ray, how much would you pay for these 5 fights on one card? And tell me if it's a good card or not, because my way of being stubborn right now. So for the lighter weights, you got Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. At welterweight, you got Errol Spence versus Manny. At super welterweight, you got Charlo versus Taxidermy, or Teixeira, the Brazilian guy. And then at middleweight, you got Charlo versus Canelo. And at heavyweight, you got Joshua versus Wilder. I asked everybody how much would that be worth? I asked how much would that be worth, that pay-per-view. Or is that a good pay-per-view? I know everybody always got their everybody always has their something to say when they come in. D-Ray already, he said Eagle, he said Tank and Colbert is mandatory. It don't matter. That don't mean he gonna get it. That don't mean he gonna get it right away. Yeah, I'd love to see that. Because Colbert is, he said it's going to take some punishment on Colbert to get his ass up out of there. Because Colbert said he ain't never even been buzzed in fighting. Yeah, 300 pay-per-views, easy. He said, he got the owl out there. He said, ringside fire. Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying how many pay-per-views it would do. It'll do way more. Oh, that one, yeah. That fight you're talking about, that should do at least 300 at least. But I'm talking about that matchup that I gave, those 5 fights that I gave. I said, how much would you pay for something like that? Now, that's the one that's actually worth a pay-per-view money. Because some of them ain't worth pay-per-view money. But having those 5 fighters on one card, because all the fighters have fans. The only fighter on that whole list that probably didn't have the fans is that Syria. He's probably the only one that don't have fans. I mean, not like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what we're trying to find out is what the hell is we doing in boxing? And I just crushed that whole thing. So that's why I'm just doing a recap for D-Ray. Just doing a little bit of a recap for D-Ray. D-Ray, hit my thumbs up, man. How you gonna just come straight in without my thumb being hit, man? We needed your vote, man. We was waiting for your vote. We was waiting for the D-Ray vote, and he come in and short me, man. He can come in and not give me my thumbs up, man. Hit my thumbs up, brother. And then hit that, hit that likes and then come in. He said, who the co-main event? Charlo Canelo. Charlo Canelo, Wilder Joshua, 154 Charlo, Tassiri, 147 Manny EJ, 130 Tank and Ryan Garcia. That's the whole. That caps the whole thing right there. That's the stamp. That's a card right there. That's a card. That's a card to where you want to watch all the fights. The only one I couldn't really match up good was the Charlo, because Charlo got all the belts. And he really don't need to, ain't nobody he really need to fight except for Tassiri. He's the only one, he's the only one that really needs that fight. Everything else would be a rematch, or he end up fighting J-Rock. I don't know that. I mean, not J-Rock, he ended up fighting Hurd. Nah. Might as well just fight Tassiri for a belt. There's no need to fight Hurd. Hurd to try to make it boring. That'd be boring. He said, I got 4 fingers and you got my thumb. I heard that, brother. Thanks. Yep. That's a good event, man. But even Derek Beatty wouldn't agree with me on that one. I don't know. Derek, you mad at Eagle today? Derek heated with Eagle today. I don't know, man. Y'all might, hey. I don't try to stomp on nobody's emotions like that. I try to bring it to the table. And that's exactly what I did today, is I bring it to the table that we got to talk about, this is grown folks, so we got to talk about grown folks, even though we had a child come in here, but he got dealt with because Shadow 9 wasn't playing today. Yeah, Shadow 9 wasn't playing, so Shadow 9 said, you got to go. And that happens. It happens when you come in here with, you already come in mouthpiece. You already know what it is anyway, D-Ray. When somebody come in already using my name and stuff like that, you already know. They're not gonna make it. That's probably the main key is coming in here using my name. That's the main key. If you're already coming in using Eagle's name, then you're gonna be in trouble anyway. Because of the way they just waiting for you to come in, watching every little move you make. But him, I just told somebody to throw him out. Because I just didn't feel like dealing with him. So I just told somebody to just go ahead and throw his ass out. Initials, Mom. Get your ass out of here, Mom. Who don't want to throw their mom out sometime? Not like that. Yeah, he came in off that bull though. But that'd be good if they can get it done, man. If we get it done, we want to see the fights, baby. That's why the title, man. That's why I got the title. What are y'all doing? Let's see it. Y'all know how I say it. Let's see it. Because that's why I said, what are we seeing? And that's a good title, too. You know why it's a good title and it's a good subject? Is what are we seeing? Is because everybody in here is bringing it up. See? That's like a subliminal message. Everybody's up here is bringing it up. And what they're saying, in essence, is what is being said in the chat today is that everybody's being inactive. So that goes right back to the chat, right? It's like, well, if you're being inactive, then what are we seeing? All we're seeing is everybody just being inactive. D-Ray crying. He said Fury cheating ass versus Usyk. Versus Usyk, Plant versus David Bud Crawford and Porter. He said, damn. The Porter, he said that T.O. versus Haney. Which card sell more? God dang. The card I just gave you, you already know what it is, man. That card I gave you is a way better card than that. I don't know. Matter of fact, put a price on that. Y'all sir likes to put prices. Hey, y'all sir, read what he put in there right now. I need y'all sirs, because he puts in pounds. How many pounds would you pay for that card the D-Ray just put up? How many pounds would you pay? I'm going to holler at you, Ray, in a little bit. Not D-Ray, but other Ray. Somebody let me know. Yeah, somebody let me know on that one. Somebody let me know. Anybody, let me know. Let me know. How much will you pay for that card? And we're talking, and see, right now we're talking about cards. See, the reason I want to do that because I'm like, don't we have to have some kind of optimism? So I'm opening up the eyes, like we got to have some optimism, man. That's too much optimism because that's like a 5-fight, that's like a super card. In today's standard, that's like a super card, but we're trying to get just a fight. Can we get y'all to fight? Almost every forum I go to, everybody fighting about A side, B side, who make the most money, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. I don't want to hear all that. Just get your ass in there and fight. I don't care if Bud is A side, B side. I don't really care. But for me, if I had to determine which one was A and B, which I really don't give a damn, I still wouldn't put Bud as an A side. I just wouldn't. Because he didn't get beat up by a Ferrari. Earl's automatic A side just for getting beat up by a Ferrari and taking it on the chin. Because you got some fighters who can't take it on the chin. Ask Amir Khan. Amir Khan can't take it on the chin. Huh? Can Amir Khan take it on the chin? Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if Amir Khan can take it on the chin. Earl took a Ferrari on the chin. Huh? Do I have to show y'all? I have to show y'all. And see, I even put this fighter here. I put him on my list, right? Didn't I put him on my list? Just see, I'm still giving him a chance. I'm still giving him a chance. Like, I want you on my card. And that's what I was saying. I said, I want you on my card. But see, all these fighters, and you wonder why I go and where I'm going, but all these fighters have been the ones that people want to see fight. Amir Khan, there he is. Why are you taking a nap in the middle of a fight? So all these fighters have gotten that chance. Like everybody, remember they was crying and praying for, they was all like this guy here. They was all like, this guy, he's so great. And this and that. He got more action than Mayweather and all that. But why are these guys? They're right there. There's some of them all right there. And these are the ones with the brittle chin disease. See, those are the ones with the brittle chin disease. Are these the fighters you guys would rather see right now? With the exception of Hatton? This is the kind of cards y'all want? These the cards that we want. Now, the card I put together, at least they going to go, some of them may go the distance. But I think they're going to be hard fights, and they're worth some kind of money. You see? That's it. Oh, so if Ennis fight Bud, you got Ennis winning? Damn. Okay, y'all something else. See, I get y'all to finally get your conversation back. But like I said, all this freaking, what the hell is y'all doing? All this freaking, what are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Now, I told you about Clarissa Shields, how she put out a video where she was more or less big up in Broner and let's let know that Broner had problems. Now, guess what? All this inactivities by all these other fighters, AB can sneak his ass back up in there. Right now is is an opportune time for AB to sneak his ass back up in there, and maybe he can do it. Because we all still, and this is the one thing about AB. See, AB touches people a certain way. That's why people still respect AB. He entertainment and stuff like that. See, that's why people still respect AB. But some people don't respect some of the fighters that are actually active. Think about it. AB can still come back and do something. See, he can still come back and do something. And see, here's the thing is Shadow 979. I don't put nobody against those the Charlo brothers. I don't put nobody against them. I'm scared. I'm too scared to put somebody against them. You know what I mean? D-Ray said you got all first round knockout picks. No, I don't. Those ain't all first round. Hey, the ones I just put up, those ain't all first round. Let me see. Which one's the first round knockout pick? Okay, there's a Tessari. That might be a first round knockout. The Joshua fight might be a first round knockout. But the Canelo ain't going to get knocked out in the first round. Canelo's going to fight. Canelo's going to fight. Manny Pacquiao's still, he's going to fight. He ain't going to get knocked out in the first round. I mean, Earl might stop his ass late. And Earl will probably stop him more on this punishment. Because he's gonna be trying to trade with Earl, but the best what Earl wants to do. Earl want to trade with you. You want to stay in the trade? Earl gonna stay in there and trade until Earl likes to fight until one of you can't move. And that's a dangerous fighter. You don't want to fight a fighter in no pocket that wants to fight you until neither one of you can move anymore. Earl like that drag out type of shit. He wants you to be over at the end of the round. He wants you to be able to only throw one punch every 15, 20 seconds, and he can only throw one punch every 15 seconds. That's what he wants. He wants he wants it to be to where you don't have nothing left, he don't have nothing left, but he just got just a little bit more left to where when he crack you, it's all over with. That's what Earl wants. He wants a complete smash down. He don't mind it. And Manny thinks he wants that, but Manny's not at that age to do that. But so I don't really think that'll be a first rounder. And who else? The Tank. Well, but Ryan Garcia said he's going to knock Tank out in 2 rounds. I think he can run for a couple of rounds because Tank starts off slow. You got to realize, Tank starts off slow. The first time Tank catches him, I would say 4 or 5 and 6. And then Tank really catches him. Or yes, Tank is just mad or something. But I don't think them is all first rounders. God, D-Ray said you picked all first rounders. No, that's a good card, baby. Stop it. That's a good card. Yeah. Yeah. D-Ray said have a draw. D-Ray salute. Ray Robinson salute. Derek Bailey, hell no. They talking about place a video. No. And that's another thing. I got that. I told you I got that orange strike on my page, man. I'm not trying to play videos. I got to make sure I got to make sure the video. If I get videos again, I got to make sure that they edit it somehow. I got to make them mine because these bastards is something else, man. They something else, man. I got to get a different. Plus, I have to have a different software for that shit because I use softwares that's connected. You know, all that shit's connected. The Google, Facebook, and all that other shit. YouTube, all that shit's connected. So if you get any kind of software from them, is what's going to happen is if you pull something, it's going to tell you, oh, this may be copyrighted. See, it's already going to tell you from the beginning. Damn, y'all sir said 15, 20 pounds again. So y'all sir wouldn't give up shit for your card, D-Ray. He said he ain't giving up nothing for your card. Y'all sir again, only because of Fury in the UK, he's a seller. Yep. He's a sellouter. No, he's seller 9 at D-Ray. That's right. He said I got Gerard by KO. Yep. Seller 9 is crying. BCD dead. Yep. Brittle chin disease, BCD. D-Ray by KO. He said I was leaning that way too. Okay, y'all sir. He said my boy Khan can take it on the chin. He just goes to sleep after he does. That's it. Some people don't have to take sleeping pills. Some people just need to take that sleeping chin check, and that's it. He said man was tired. Yeah, he was tired. Was he laying in the corner? He was laying in the corner awfully comfortable, y'all. He was like, oh, All this training, I haven't rested like this in a while. Said AB and Con, who wins? I'm going with AB. I'm going with AB. I'm gonna give AB like the chance that I said I won't give him, because AB is out of chances with me. So that's it. He really out of chance. AB, whatever he does, I know he's training, and he's supposed to be, back taking care of his family and everything else. So shout out to AB if this is true. If it's true, then good. No, AB got some crack, man. Don't sleep on AB's don't sleep on this power now. AB can hit. D Ray said, well, AB let his hands go if he does get if he does let his hands go, he can get a KO. Come on, man. What you talking about touching? Come on, let me show y'all again. What are you talking about touching? Huh? What are you talking about touching? This look at it again. Look, I'll let y'all see it again. Look at it again. Look. Does he look like somebody that AB can't put out? Look close at his eyes. Do I have to blow it up, man? You look close at his eyes. Does he look like in wonderment, or is he daydreaming, or what was he doing? Does he even realize he's in the ring? AB will slip up and catch your ass. AB pretty fast too. He's pretty quick. I'm just saying, well, I would never like to see AB lose to somebody like that. I just wouldn't want to see it. I don't want to see AB lose to something like that, please. When sleeping on the job, it's okay. When you're drinking, he just need your pillow. That's it. Yeah. There's better to be drinking, though. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Here we go. We got somebody's dropping the NaJ. Y'all start dropping the NaJ on y'all. I'm not gonna read what he say. Y'all can read it, but yeah, y'all start dropping the NaJ. Yeah, you want to go NaJ, the NaJ. And Sir Flame, I ain't trying to mess with you or nothing like that. Yeah, but they do call it the Pacquiao too. He said they call it the Pacquiao or the NaJ. Those are the two major KTFOs, man. You got KTFO. Yeah, so we got two major ones. We got the NaJ and we got the Pacquiao. But I'd rather go NaJ or Pacquiao. I think I'd rather go Pacquiao, because at least Pacquiao, if you take a Pacquiao, at least the fighter that gave Pacquiao the KTFO of the decade is at least a Hall of Famer. Nate was playing boxing and took a NaJ from a YouTuber. So they both was messing around. So that's just like a mess around. That's a YouTube video anyway. Yep, that's a YouTube video. But the NaJ, yeah. But sometimes you gotta rest. But you ain't supposed to be in there resting when you're supposed to be fighting. You're supposed to be having knees up. I don't know. So I see a word down there. But look, did anybody hear anything about Bradley coming back or something like that? I don't know why I was thinking that early this morning. Are they saying anything about Bradley coming back? That'd be crazy. But one thing about Bradley talked like he need to be back in the ring. A lot of these commentators talk like they need to be back in. Yeah, you need to get your ass back in the ring. You got a lot of mouthpiecing on you. Nah, Ryan and Luke is definitely not the best fight this year. As far as best fights, I don't really have a best fight, but my best KTFO for this year is Tank Davis. The Tank Davis fight, that was the best KTFO, because we started off with him. We had like about 3 in a row. We had like 3 of them, not necessarily in a row, but we had some pretty good. They was all uppercuts too. But he got the best one. He got the KTFO of the year for sure. He got hands down probably the KTFO of the year. But we started off with some pretty good ones. We started off with some good ones. Unexpected ones. That we started off with something. And plus, like I said, if he's fighting with his chin up like that, it's just a matter of time, because they're overlooking his chin. And see what happens when you get into a fight. All your practice and stuff like that, you're supposed to take with you. But what happens when you get tagged hard enough? then you just go back to your old ways. And see, I think even though he has a pretty decent skill set as far as Ryan Garcia, I think what will happen is it might not even be a shot to the head. It might be a shot to the body. If Tank hits him to the body, Tank hits him so hard that's gonna make him get out of character, and it's gonna make him fight like, just survival fighting. Oh shit! And he's gonna be, it's just almost like when you drown. When you drown and you dog pedal and you got your chin up. So he does that. He goes back to dog paddling. If you panic sometime, if you swimming, you'll do dog paddle. Oh shit! I'm thinking I'm getting a cramp. You'll go to dog paddling, and so that's first instinct. And so I think that's the worst thing that he does. He does a lot of those too long of punches, but the worst thing is that chin comes up. And that's what Tank is always looking for, a chin up in the air. People don't understand how many broken noses Tank has underneath his belt. And so he loves the opportunity of getting like an exposed chin shot. Derek Bates say, "Fact, Eagle." He said Marquez is the real deal. That's it. Marquez is the real deal. So when you take like I said, I'm gonna be more proud of taking. You know what I'm saying? If just think about, that's what they're all scared of. But if you're losing to a top guy, then you lost to a top guy. There's how many guys have been humble enough, and even Rosario was humble enough. A lot of people is not humble enough to lose to a fighter. Everybody who's lost to Earl has not been humble enough to just lose to Earl. I think Sean was a little bit more humble, but most of them did lose. They just ain't that humble. Even Danny Garcia wasn't that humble. Oh, I think his jab was better than mine. Well, make your jab better. Just act like it's sparring. If somebody jabbing me better, somebody hit me with 3 jabs, I'm gonna try to hit them with 3 jabs. Shit, okay, you hit me with 3 jabs, I'm trying to hit you. Everything you do to me, I want to do back. If you're that great, that's what you're supposed to do. That's why I keep saying, man, just like Muhammad Ali, when people just foul him, hit him in the back of the head, and I think that was part of his downfall too, though. It wasn't from the actual boxing all the time, but getting hit in the back of the neck is one of the worst things you can do to a person. Not hitting the head, hitting you in the back of your neck. You can do a lot of damage to a person's, cervical spine and everything else, man. You can do a lot of damage hitting somebody in the back of the neck. And Ali took a lot of that because fighters would just throw overhands at Ali to try to get to him, and they would do all kinds of stuff. That's the worst thing, just hitting somebody, just pounding somebody in the back of the neck. It's just not good. Grabbing them by their head and leaning on their neck and hitting them in the back of the neck. And that was a lot of his downfall. But then Ali had a lot of things that happened to him that was his downfall, and he still ended up being great. He got into that fight with the Japanese guy. The guy, kicked him so hard, that made him have blood clots in his leg. He was always trying to please the people. The draft board and all that government kept him out of boxing for 3 years. Just all kinds of stuff. And he still ended up being great. Sugar Ray Robinson tap danced for a while, went back into boxing. He still ended up being great. He was great. Didn't want to fight in the first place, and ended up being one of the greatest boxers of all time. Regardless of who else you want to bring up. A lot of people want to bring up like Langford and all that other. I'm like, get out of here with that. You have to do more than just box. You got to be, because for us, the whole thing, just like with any business, if there was a business if there was a huge business that people hated, like if there was a burger place that they were big, but people started hating them, are people going to put them down in like the Burger Hall of Fame or whatever, or what's going to happen? Eventually, they going to go out of business. See? So don't play. It's like, come on. Don't play when it comes to popularity and all that stuff. The popularity, especially when it comes to boxing, the popularity is one thing. If you're starting to lose your popularity, what you got to do? And everybody's worried about this brand building. Get your ass in there. Yeah, D-Ray said, how you keep your fighter's chin down? You can't keep it down. Put some weight on it or something. You got to tell them when they first teaching you to box, they tell you to tuck your chin in. I'm telling you, when you first start boxing, you be holding that shit like you be almost holding your chin against your chest when you first start fighting. When they say get that chin in, you be keeping that chin in, which is good. Keep that shit all the way in. And plus, when you keep your chin in, it turns your head into It turns your head into a weapon. See? Because now all this is here. If you miss this, like if you're shooting straight across, you're hitting the top of the head and you're hitting the forehead and the top of the head, which that is shit is hard. And you can break your damn hand on that, see? And that's why some people know how to move their head. They maneuver it to make your shit bounce off the top and crack your shit, crack your wrist. Your shit snap, and in rest fight, all you throwing is one hand, see? Just subtle little things that you could do. But when you get hit, like I'm saying, it's almost like I said, it's like when you drown and your head come up, you panicking and shit, see? When you get hit, your eyes still stay tight as a boxer. Your eyes is just focused. They stay, when you take a big, heavy shot, you just stay like that. You still just keep looking crazy and focused. See what I mean? But those younger fighters, what happen, they get cracked. Tank does it sometimes too. And Tank will put his chin up, but not like Ryan though. Ryan get cracked, his eyes get big, and his chin go up. Now you're alerting other fighter that they hurt you. See what I mean? Stop alerting fighters. Don't tell me that I hurt you. Well, for me, yeah, I want you to tell me that I'm hurting you. Yeah, I want you to tell me, but you shouldn't as a fighter. Don't let it. But we got to have these, man. We got to have all these fights. And I'm glad that D-Ray came in and put his little card together. That was a garbage card though. That's a $10 card that you put together, D-Ray. That card is worth like $10. I wouldn't want to see that. But we got to get the better fighters in. See, the topic, I missed it again, man. But see, the thing is, we wanted to talk about where these fighters should be at. So where should Wilder be at? Right now, Boots is still coming up. So he's in a proper spot. But we need to see him be an example and start moving up. So where are all these fighters at? See, Keith, I'll start with Keith. Where should Keith be at right now? We know he took the loss, but right now Keith should be fighting for undisputed right now. Okay, he should still be fighting. And matter of fact, they made it easier for him to fight for undisputed because he only had to have one fight. You see what I mean? He would only had to have one fight. If he beat Manny, he only had to have one fight. He wouldn't have to fight Porter. All he had to do was fight Spence. He had 2 fights in his weight. Spence and Manny. That's only 2 fights. He didn't have to worry about Porter. Sometimes you got to fight everybody to get a strap. Earl got to fight every damn body to get a strap. Earl got to get 1 belt at a time. See? Earl Spence got to get 1 belt at a time. But see, the other fighters, they don't have to get 1 belt at a time. They can get 3 belts by fighting Earl. But Earl he can only get 1 at a time. He already got 2. He only can get 1 at a time. Them other 2 champions, they can only get 1 at a time. If Bud fight Manny, 1 belt at a time. Then it'd be 2. Then it'd be 1 fight for Earl. The winner of that fight, then it'd be 1 fight for Earl. But right now, Earl got another couple of fights ahead of him. He got 2 fights minimum. See how that works out? When you got the belts all spread out, if that's what you in there, if that's what you're fighting for. But if I was Earl, I'd just say F it. I'd go ahead and move up to 154, 160. I'd just go ahead and I'd just do anything I want to. I just do what I want to. Don't even worry about belts. Just do what you got to do, brother. Get your money, get your fame up. You got your people, you got your land, you got all the stuff that you need, you got your family. Just do what you want to in boxing. I don't care. As long as it's good for boxing, then do it. If it's make practical and business sense for you, then you do that. As me being on this end, I'm going to just talk bad about you or I'm going to talk good about you. But this is my end of the story. So that's what I do here. But you do what you want to over there. I don't care. Because I know you're not going to fight. I know you're not going to fight Jeff from the tire shop. I already know that. So I'm not worried about that. Certain fighters, we got to worry about doing the right thing, and some of them we don't. Earl Spence is going to do the right thing. But some fighters just ain't no telling who is he fighting? What is Canelo going to do? Huh? I'm just saying, Canelo, you supposed to be all that damn good. To get the Charlo smoke, get that shit over with. Get that underneath your belt. If you got it like that, then just go get it underneath your belt. Because you know what it is Charlo's looking at you like you're food. And a lot of other people know that too. A lot of people know that you are food for Charlo. They know it. They're like, if you fight Charlo, you are food. Charlo's going to feed off that ass whooping. And I'm not saying that he's going to just blow you out, but I highly suspect that you're going to get your ass whooped in that fight. Simply because you brought that ass whooping to yourself. Because you came in too much talking about if you wouldn't have came in talking so much, about you was born ready, but see, you say you born ready, but you ain't ready, you ain't fighting. I'll see you down there, D-Lo 404 up in the house, y'all. Salute to D-Lo. I came through and seen you a little bit, D-Lo. Yeah, I've been so busy, brother, last week. I've been real busy, man. I've been came through and seen you, Gil. I come through, man. But I just been so busy, brother. Yeah. Ray Robinson got an interesting question out there. I don't know. You maybe somebody in the web can answer that shit. He said, "What does a game-changing fighter need in 2021?" Shit, that he need. I mean, for a game changer, it's gonna take a lot, man. Yeah. D-Ray said I needed Josh Taylor and Shields. Yeah. But hey, that's what it is, man. Who said? Did one of y'all say Keith was a gatekeeper? No, I never said that though, man. If y'all saying that, y'all stop saying that about Keith. Keith is not a gatekeeper, but we just need that. We need that action though, man. But that card, man, that's a great card I put together, man. Y'all might not like my card, but that's a great card that I put together. Simple as that. That's a great card. That's worth money, but we're gonna need to see something. But there's no more, like I said, man. Earl Spence already killed the whole thing. People talking about tune-ups. That's already dead. Earl killed that shit. Earl took a loss. Like I said, a car beat up Earl. It took a car to beat Earl up, and he came right back and beat one of your top guys like nothing. He just beat your top guy. Even he got tired, but he beat one of your top guys. So forget it. There is no such thing as a tune-up no more, because Earl just took that out of boxing. Tune-ups are from no longer language in Eagles way of boxing. They're no longer language anymore. You got to get your ass in there and fight. Now just get your ass in. Yeah. Yeah, D-Lo 404 said, no way in hell. He said, Keith is legit. Yeah, Keith legit. He just need to fight, that's all. The fighters are legit. Now, our whole purpose is not to say that the fighters and stuff like that aren't legit. The fighters are legit. But they got to get their ass in there and fight. Keith got to get his ass in there and fight. Bud got to get their ass in. They got to get in there and fight. Matter of fact, I left a comment on your page because I know you was talking about you had the subject up, and I think I put down that Keith need or did Bud need to. It was far as Bud. It was Bud. I said Bud needs to fight. Just needs to fight. I don't see. I'm not in here to match up fights. I can match up fights because it's a good scenario for us. We can put it together and say this would be nice to see this, nice to see that. Even if we don't see it, we could say that. But I don't care. As far as that's concerned, no, get your ass in there and fight. Just go fight somebody. Shit. You got these young fighters looking good. Ennis looking good. Colbert looking good. A lot of these fighters looking good. And I'm sorry, Canelo just ain't. He doesn't have that makeup. And that's a bold statement. A lot of people will get mad at me because that's a bold statement. To some people, that's a bold statement. But he does not have that makeup. And those lightweights, I got to take that whole title away from them. They're not no fabulous four. Like I told y'all before, they're not no fabulous four. They're not Sugar Ray Leonard. They're not Tommy Hearns. They're not Roberto Duran. Right? And they're not Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Well, change your name to Marvelous then, if you Marvelous. Turn your name to Sugar if you Sugar. Turn your name to the Hitman if you the Hitman. Get out of here with that shit. They're just not. They are not. You can't repeat a fabulous four. And that's why we get caught up with this pound for pound. Because the one that you see right next to me on the screen, Ray Robinson, Sugar Ray Robinson, that's the pound for pound. For me. And that will always just be the pound for pound. There is no other. You got to have another title. Call that shit best in boxing or something. I'm going to say that he's best in boxing right now. Say that. But don't say pound for pound, because that's the pound for pound. Because none of these fighters at these lower weights are willing to do what he did. Or even attempt. They're not willing to do that. You're not going to have a welterweight that moves up even to light heavyweight like that. And then challenge and then put out a challenge for a heavyweight. You're not going to have that. Because I asked that question before. I said, which welterweight right now would challenge for a heavyweight title right now? Which one? They're not even willing to fight each other. 147 is the most punk ass class right now in boxing for its I'm gonna put it like this, for its past prestige. Put it that way. For the past way that we looked at 147, it's a punk ass division right now. For the past way we looked at it. If you match them up right now with the fabulous so-called four, they don't match up. Because all those fighters, with the exception of one that has titles in one weight division, the rest of them are multi-weight division champions. All of them. So you can't put how you going to, the shit don't even match up. Fabulous four from the past versus this fabulous four. They're not all multiple weight champions. They're all in 130, 135. Get out of here with that. Stop it. But they fool, like some people, they fool with that shit. Okay, they are better. Get out of here with that dumb shit. You wouldn't even put one of those little 130s against any of those guys. Name a 130 pounder that you would match up right now with Roberto Duran in his prime. Somebody give me a name. Who would you match up with Roberto Duran? Roberto Duran in his prime. Match up a 130 or 135. Match one up for me. Tell me Ryan. Tell me Ryan Garcia. Just say it. Because as soon as he got hit by Roberto Duran, his chin would go up. And it wasn't like Roberto wasn't going to hit you. Yeah, D-Ray said, Keith, he said, I need my back therming. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Keith, I need my get back. Yeah. He got to come in. You better come in and do something. He said, that is. Yeah. D-Ray said, if I told you Keith and Mayweather had the same haircut, you would start crying. You what? Now that's Gil came in here, D-Ray, messing with MTM about his haircut. He said he got a new hairline. He said Mayweather got a new hairline and a new beard. Gil Coles, you'll put Tank in there with Roberto Duran. Roberto Duran in his prime, you'll put Tank in there with him. For one thing, you can't. Roberto Duran, his first round is when he fills you out. Tank takes way too long. And I don't think Tank has ever been hit like Duran would hit him. You don't remember what Roberto Duran's nickname was, huh? You don't remember what his nickname was? Shakur Stevenson versus Duran. I don't know. Well, I asked y'all for it, right? So you guys are giving me what you got. We beg to disagree. We could disagree, but you guys could say that. No disrespect to nobody's opinion, because this is a pine chat. It's a grown chat. So no matter what somebody says, you said Tank would stop Roberto Duran in 5. Who has ever stopped Roberto Duran at that low weight? Who has ever stopped Roberto Duran like that? That's what I want to hear. I want to hear who was actually stopped. Even when Duran got bigger, he wasn't getting like stopped. And who punches harder? Matter of fact, who punches harder? Tommy Hearns stopped him, but who is a lightweight hits as hard as Tommy Hearns? Name a lightweight right now that hits as hard as Tommy Hearns. Duran and Stevenson. Look. That's good though. I'm just putting the questions out there. He said them little jokers don't match up to Pacquiao. He's a JMM and 3 Diaz boys. He said Nate Campbell, Casimir York, yep, and the rest of the crop of lightweights from 15 years ago or so yet. Yep. I'm saying that I'm gonna let everybody can still have their opinion. You know how I am in Eagles. I'll let y'all. I'm not gonna roast none of y'all or jump on none of y'all like that. I'm just saying I respect that if that's what you believe, then that's fine. You know, if that's what you believe, then you know that's fine with me. I just wanted to throw it out there. I'm just saying. I see it going a whole different way, because we couldn't damn sure think about it, D-Lo. There's no way in the hell that we could match those, like the new Fab Four with the old Fab Four. There's no matchups. There's not one matchup that you like. There wouldn't be a matchup that you like because these guys don't. They're not carrying enough weight, and they're most of them are. The only one that's tall is Ryan Garcia. What would he look like against somebody like Hearns? If you think he's putting his chin up as soon as he gets hit, as soon as he gets hit hard, he's putting his chin up. So is that right up Hearns' alley right there? Oh man, that would be just me playing it. It's not even a replay, but just me playing it in my mind. Ryan Garcia versus Tommy Hitman Hearns. It just don't look good. It doesn't look good. The outcome to me is just, oh man, the outcome is sad. I see stretchers in that future. No, if that was a reality to a future, I see a stretcher. I do. I seriously see a stretcher in that fight, or early stretcher. Matter of fact, I see him backing up the truck before the bell rings. You know what I mean? I see him on standby with the oxygen and everything else, the headboard and all. I see him already with that shit like at ringside. I see that shit at ringside. I don't even see, you know what I'm saying? I see the lights already on the shit. They are at ringside with the stabilization board. If that was going to be the fight, Ryan Garcia versus Tommy Hearns. Wow, that's a nightmare. Gil with his stoppage, yeah. Ray Robinson said, I just seen his hair. D-Ray say facts at D-Lo. Ray Robinson dead. And then Derek Bailey facts at D-Lo boxing. Yeah, see, D-Lo coming here making sense. And so if I'm saying if I love my grown folks chat. Hey, D-Lo, you was a little bit late though. They had to put somebody with the initials mom out of here. So at least you didn't come into that. Because D-Lo come in sometime, he said, damn, you see, Ego already warned y'all's ass that when you come up in here, you come up in there right. And I put out the warning, D-Lo. I don't even put out like a heavy warning no more because D-Lo said I didn't have to. D-Lo said, no, you said enough, brother. D-Lo said, you warn them enough before you get started, you already tell them. Yeah, but somebody came in not listening, already had my name in their mouth when they dropped down. They dropped down the web and already had my name in their mouth. It's like, okay. You got Eagles' name in your mouth. You're already in trouble just to see how long you last. I told him that too. I said, see how long you last. I said, you already got my name in your mouth. I said, see how long you last with that one. And then Derek Bailey said, no one. That's what I believe. That's what I'm understanding too. No one. But if I seen, like I said, just think about it. I want y'all to picture that yourself. Garcia versus Hearns. What do y'all see? Give me some outcomes. I don't want y'all to give me the same outcome. One round, 2 rounds, and what would it look like? Because y'all don't understand what Roberto Duran was when he was a lightweight. Y'all don't understand what he was doing to people at that weight. And Gil didn't answer my question. And since nobody wanted to answer the question, I'm gonna tell y'all the answer. Ryan Garcia versus Aaron Pryor. Aaron Pryor would kill him because Aaron Pryor was nonstop. His name was Hands of Stone. Hands of Stone. Because he was doing with people at that level what heavyweights was doing. As a matter of fact, they had a little Hands of Stone. I think y'all already know that. I don't know if I'm put that on trivia, but they had the baby Hands of Stone too. D-Lo again. He said those guys have a ton of work to do. He said they don't fight enough. They aren't as dominant versus everyone else either. Yep. That's right. They're not being. That's right. And also Wilfred Benitez. Oh, man. Wilfred Benitez would pick apart any of them. One thing about Wilfred Benitez, a lot of people don't understand about Wilfred Benitez, is that Wilfred Benitez did not train. He did not train up until like 3-4 weeks before the fight. He didn't watch no film of you. He would catch on to what you was doing. And once he caught on, all he would do is this is the way he fought. Once he caught on to what you was doing, all he would do is set traps. That's all he would do. He would mimic what you did, set traps, wear your ass out, and that would be it. And classy fighter too. Knew when he had you knocked out. If he had you outclassed, he would just throw a shot to knock your ass out and then just stand up over you. He wouldn't just run and celebrate and shit like that. He's kind of cocky. I love him. You know, great fighter. Yeah, great fighter. That's right. Good to do a name drop on Wilfred Benitez. Good to do a name drop. Yeah, yeah. He said he said Papa Fritas versus them boys. Yeah, there's just too many of them. No, I said he said Ray Robinson said you said you see them already writing the death certificate. No, I don't see the. I'm not gonna go that far, brother. I'm not gonna say the death certificate, but God, like I said, I see the board already. I see the strap. You know what I mean? I see like a crew. You know, I see a crew of EMTs taking up, the front row and shit, ringside seats. We never seen a fight like that where ringside is EMTs. If those guys was a fight, if the Fab Four now was the matchup with the past Fab Four, that's what you would see. You wouldn't see celebrities at ringside. You'd see nothing but EMTs at ringside and doctors. That's all you would see. All those would be body bags. All of them. I don't care how hard none of them hit or none of that shit. All of them would be body bags. Because the action would be, even with the heavy punchers, the action would be more. You wasn't going to land all the shit you thought you would, especially against Roberto Duran, you wasn't going to land all the shit that you thought you was going to land, but you was going to eat something. And that's the difference. If you eating something from him, and Tommy Hearns, are you kidding? Ryan Garcia versus Tommy Hearns. Nobody put it down. I want to, y'all let me know what would you see Tommy Hearns versus Garcia. See, y'all, the thing is the web of what y'all doing, y'all seeing it, and y'all don't like to look. Y'all like, oh shit, I'm not going to write that down. Y'all like, I'm not going to write what I think the outcome would be. The outcome wouldn't look good for one of the fighters. Yeah. D-Ray say 135 is boxing best division. We won 1-6. Damn. One round. He said one round is one too many. Yep. Floyd would beat Duran. Where did Floyd come from when I was talking about what did I just say right now? And to be honest, I don't even know if Floyd would beat Duran. I don't know if Floyd would beat Duran. Did Floyd have any close calls? Yes, Floyd had close calls. Floyd had a close call with who? Maidana, right? Duran wouldn't have made it that close. Duran would have beat him. I would say that would have been Floyd's only loss, and Floyd would have came back, and Floyd probably would have beat him in the second fight. But you guys tell me if Floyd would have fought Duran the way he fought Maidana, if he would have won. He wouldn't have won. And so I can just say that my speculation with that fight is it depends on which Floyd came and what Duran came. Because if Duran wanted to get your ass at that, I'll put them together. It would have been a hell of a fight. Pretty Boy Floyd versus Roberto Duran. That'd been that'd have been a damn good fight. Duran they would have went the distance. 15 rounders. Let's say 15 rounds. Because you got to realize those boys back there was ready to go 15 too. Yeah. He said Diego Chico was a great 130 with no training camp. There you go. So that's what I'm saying. I can't take these guys. I can't take these guys, and I'm not gonna pedestal. I'm not gonna pedestal these guys like a lot of people are doing. Oh yeah, they the new Fab Four. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's like the first dream team. It's just one. It's just a dream team. That's it. If it's a dream, and you have another dream, then it can't be the same dream. It's a nightmare when you get reoccurring dreams. So if you have a dream team, then the second one got to be the nightmare team. You can't have a dream team 1 and dream team 2. It's just once you have something like pound for pound, it's scratched off already. You can't have that again. I hope y'all understand my ideology behind it. I'm not saying, oh, you got to get aboard with me, but just understand what I'm saying. This is my opinion about it. Is that once you have something, that's it. Once you have it. Once you have a lights out Tony, that's it. There's no more lights out. Once you have a smoking Joe Frazier, there's none. You can get linear with the smoking, but you can't be smoking. You went from smoke to smoking. That Frazier get your ass hazy. Huh? Do you understand that the Frazier get you I didn't want to interrupt him, so I just said that I know y'all like, what would the Eagle say? I said, that's what we got to have. Huh? Do the Frazee get you hazy? There's no more of him. You see that left hook? You see the knockout? Look at that knockout. There's no more of those. Ain't nobody getting knocked out, standing up and fighting hard like that. Boom. He started bouncing and coming back. Come on. I don't have to keep showing this. Y'all know what it is, man. That Frazee get your ass hazy. There's only one Frazier. Huh? There's only one pound for pound. There's only one Frazee. There's only one Dream Team. There's only one Ali. There's only one float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. That's it. There's not the second one. There's not the new Mayweather. There's Mayweather. But there was more than one Mayweather, so like you can take that back. It's about three or four Mayweathers default, right? But there was one pretty boy and there was one money. There was one that was interested in I gotta get my money on, and there was one that that was just pretty. He wasn't pretty because he was the most handsome. He was pretty because he put that pretty ass whooping on you, right? It's one. There's not no, there's one bomb squad. There's only one. Huh? There's one D-Ray in here. There's one Ray Robinson. There's one Gil Cole. There's one D-Lo 404. And yes, he can put up another channel or something, but there's only one D-Lo. That's why I look at y'all. I don't look at somebody else coming here with a D-Lo. If they come in here with the wrong D-Lo, and I know he got two, and I got him modded up on both of them. But if somebody else come in here with a D-Lo, I'm the D-Lo. I'm the new D-Lo. What? Then they only probably gonna be on their way out within. Probably is not gonna last in here a whole minute. Gil Cole said that Roberto Duran was the Sean Porter of the 70s. Roberto Duran had straps on him. Roberto Duran beat Sugar Ray Leonard. He fought Marvin Hagler to a draw. Get out of here. Sean could not stand up to Roberto Duran. No. I'm not going to put him with him. He couldn't stand up to him. Damn sure couldn't stand up to like somebody like a Marvin Hagler or Hearns. Man, come on, man. You talking about people that's actually going to land on you. All the lunging in. Now you lunge in on Hearns. He already holding you in the first place, measuring you. Yeah, D-Lo said, I see neck braces, stretchers, bunch of memes, and horrible fans. That's right, horrified fans. That's exactly what you see. If y'all really if you got the vivid imagination, and you matched up this Fab 4 with the past Fab 4, then you're going to see the same damn thing that D-Lo's seeing. And D-Lo is saying, I see a bunch of neck braces, I see stretchers, I see a bunch of memes. He said, I see horrified. I mean, think about if those fights, okay, let's match them up right now. Let's see if those fights went on, and there's 4 fights. Here we go. I'm gonna put them in order. I'm gonna put them in order just to see what y'all. And matter of fact, I'm gonna match them up to where I'm gonna make it a little bit safer for maybe one of the fighters. Okay, so instead of giving Garcia, instead of giving him Tommy Hearns, I'm gonna give him Sugar Ray Leonard. So Ryan Garcia versus Sugar Ray Leonard. Tank Davis versus Tommy Hearns. Damn. Who that leave? Haney. Haney gets the fight. Haney fights Duran. And who's the last two? Damn, that's probably too much right there. And Marvin Hagler gets the leftover. Lopez. Marvin Hagler gets Lopez. Okay. In your own mind, what happens? Give me the results. You give me a best case scenario if you want to, but give me the results of those fights. Give me the results of those fights just right there. Just give me the results. Use your mind. You give yourself, because I know you see, this is what you want to do. What you want to do is you want to get like, you want to be like, oh, okay, yeah, those are, yeah, I'm gonna go with the new guys. I know you want to do that real bad, but this is the worst case scenario. And guess what? That we were not the ones. I was not the one to come up with this new Fab 4 shit. I wasn't the one. I didn't say, oh, this is the new Fab. I didn't say that. But once you bring the narrative out there, now it's out there. You then exposed it. So now you guys get to see. You guys might not see what me and D-Lo see, and probably D-Ray. Y'all probably not gonna see what we see. But I want to know what do you see? And I know you probably gonna come back clowning. Oh yeah, I see Tank by knockout. I see this. Y'all full of shit. Y'all full. It's just because of the style. It's just like, I wouldn't want to see Tommy against none of them, because it would just wouldn't look good with Tommy against any of them, just because of that reach and that jab, the jab of Tommy Hearns. Are you kidding me? Just that jab. Or even Marvin, are you kidding? Marvin Hagler? I'm gonna have a question for y'all about Marvin, man. Y'all gonna see. Yeah, D Ray down at way at the bottom. He got a rose up. He said one. He said Mamba. He said he got the flowers up. He said R.I.P. champ. Yeah. Ray Robinson said like the Michael Jordan, the basketball can only beat Michael Jordan. That's it. You got people to come up. But they gonna be themselves. Gil Cole's gonna keep coming up with this. Roberto Duran was the Luis Ortiz. I'm not gonna let you talk about my native brother like that, man. He said was the Luis Ortiz of the 70s. Nope. Roberto Duran was a beast. You better go back and check him out, man. You missing out something. How many fights did he have? You better go back and check him out, man. D-Ray said Duran would knock the hair and beard all off him. Yeah. D-Ray, they don't understand. I don't know. As a matter of fact, see, I know Gil is capping. You know why I know Gil is capping? Because Gil know boxing better than that. He want me to holler at him or something. I don't know. Gil starting shit, but Gil want me to call him up or something, or holler at him or something like that. Or he want D-Lo to get on him. That's all. See, D-Lo, I haven't seen D-Lo in a little bit, but D-Lo is usually keep Gil right. He usually keep Gil right, so I don't never worry about Gil when I see D-Lo come in. Then I can calm down when it come to Gil. If I don't see D-Lo, then it's got to be me, and then I got to stay on Gil's ass the whole time. But if D-Lo come in, they don't have to worry about Gil as much. But I see the same damn thing that D-Lo see: stretchers, neck braces, a lot of tape, a lot of bandages, a lot of like boards, like those neck boards, yeah, to hold your shit down. I think he put that down. Neck braces, yeah, those little boards, halos and shit to strap you down. I see a lot of people leaving the arena with their gloves and shit still on and shoes still on, but strapped to a board. I see that. Maybe I see a couple of people jumping, convulsioning out. Especially if Tommy hit your ass, you might convulsion out. If he hits you clean, you probably won't convulsion. You probably just go straight to sleep. But if Tommy hit your ass with an almost clean shot, you might go into that convulsion type of shit. No, I just had Haney because Stevenson makes it too many. Because they're saying Lopez, Tank, your Lopez, Tank, Haney, and what's the other guy's name? I don't think it was Steve. I don't think Stevenson was the fourth. I just forgot who it was though. I forgot who the fourth was. Yeah. Oh, Garcia. That's what it was. It wasn't Stevenson. It was Garcia. That's who it is. Yeah, Garcia. Damn. See, D-Lo just coming straight out with D-Lo don't care. D-Lo said best case scenario out of all 4 fights is Haney boxes his way to getting KO'd in the 5th. In other words, what D-Lo letting y'all know is he don't see none of them fights going long. I don't either. I don't see none of them fights like them ain't no long. That pay-per-view right there that's the shortest pay-per-view. That's the longest amount of commercials and commentary, sidebar commentary that you would ever see in a boxing card. We'll be looking at commentators in sidebar and clips, replays more than we would be looking at fights. D-Ray said Ryan Garcia, Instagram star. You hear Instagram star? But in that case scenario, that'd be a KTFO, all of them, man. I'm sorry, man. And see, the thing is, I'm not here to throw nobody underneath the bus. We're in a situation as a society right now to where we can't just slow down. We got to get moving, man. I'm watching businesses even in my neighborhood. Like we have a huge electronics store. Not no more. And that's probably about a half a mile from where I live, and it's a real big one. It's gone. In my neighborhood, there's other stuff that's just gone. You just see fences around, just gone. And so we're in that position. So they have to. If we're in that kind of position, man, that means some money got to be generated, man. Y'all need to get your ass out there and get some fights in. If we can't, I'm not going with that excuse no more. Now the Eagle said it now because I can't do it no more. Now I can't backtrack. Now I say no, he needed one. No, you can't. No, there's no such thing as warm ups no more. God, see, D-Lo clown. D-Lo said them commentators would be reduced to showing home videos as fillers. Because it wouldn't be nothing else to talk about. They'd be like, okay, you see, well, this is where he ducked here and then he came up and that'd be Ryan Garcia. This would be the Ryan Garcia fight. So he ducked down and when he came up high, then he was caught on the point of the chin. And this is just 30 seconds into the fight. What could you show? How much more talking? They had to sit there with all kinds of shit to lube the throat. All that talking. Damn, I didn't think we was going to have to talk this long. They be showing football highlights and shit, clips. Run out of commercials. They couldn't show nothing. They be showing shit from the week before. All the boxing highlights from the weeks before. This video, that's all they be showing. This is my kids. Yeah, I just had a son. They be talking about, and they do that on shows. Think about it. They do that sometimes. Oh, I heard your wife just had a baby. That's the kind of shit that we would be hearing. Like, oh, my wife just had a baby and this and that. We were looking at little Johnny, crawling for the first time or something like that. Or he's crawling now or standing up for the first time or taking his first steps. That's what we would have to watch over some shit like that. Man, but get out of here, man. Stop giving labels to fighters and people that don't deserve it because you hyping up all these new people to think that is a different. Even if I go way back to Jack Johnson, that was the smoke. That's it. There's no more smoke. You could take part of the name, that's it. The Bronze Bomber, the Brown Bomber, you could do that. But you just can't replace him. You can't replace Jack Johnson. You can't replace Joe Louis. You cannot replace even George Foreman. You can't. Ken Norton, you can't replace him. You cannot replace people. They're not the new one. No, the style's going. Anytime you had a new Muhammad Ali end up getting his ass knocked out, you can't do it. New Sugar Ray Robinson or the new Sugar Ray Leonard, all of them, they get knocked the hell out. The new Tommy Hearns, they get knocked the hell out. They don't accomplish the same thing. You just don't. You're not going to get it. And I'm just going to wait and you bring your ass back here. Don't be hiding from Eagle. And I'm going to watch as when your champion starts to fall because all of them, they're not all going undefeated. You already know that. As soon as they fight each other, they're not going to be undefeated. And we just want to see what they're going to do afterwards. You know what I mean? And that's why we have even the title, what the hell are we seeing? We're not seeing nothing because if you're saying we're not even getting fights, that means we're not seeing anything. And I appreciate all my web. I appreciate the web that the web actually gave me a thumbs up. And I appreciate you viewers that came through. Even though you guys don't come through and talk, I appreciate that you guys gave me maybe a couple of thumbs up too. I need to have that from my blue. I got to have that from my guys and girls in blue. I got to have my thumbs up, at least from y'all. I got to have my thumbs up. The rest of y'all, that's extra. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all don't say nothing. Maybe you just learning about boxing or something like that, or maybe you just shy and you don't want to come in. But I'm telling you what, my web watchers, they let you guys say anything. Just don't disrespect them, don't disrespect the host, and don't disrespect the forum. There's 3 things not to disrespect. You can come in and disrespect yourself. Maybe we just gonna laugh at you or something like that, but just don't disrespect those 3 things, and you're gonna make it out here. Yeah, D-Ray said Ryan Garcia versus Mr. Gary. Let's see it. Let's see that shit though. Let's say anything that's good, man. If it's gonna be good for us, brother, let's see it. Let's see it. If it's gonna be good, let's check it out. But that's it, man. I mean, we still didn't really get those matchups because I want to explore where are these fighters at, the ones that we had going places, where are they at? Even if you wasn't 100% behind them, all these fighters that were supposed to be going places, where they at? Where they at now? They have a series for retired athletes. They used to have a series. It used to be called Where Are They Now? And that's not good to have a Where Are They Now 2 So we have a where are they now 2 in boxing, but it's not because the fighters are retired. It's like where are they now because we put them at, we gave them a certain status, but where are they now? We don't know where the hell they're at right now. Or they're a lot lower than where they should be. Because if we did an English show where are they now, with the Liam Welches and stuff like that, where are they now? The Carol Brooks, they're at the bottom of the list right now. Because they big up them over here, but they come over here and get smashed up. It's like, where are they now? They smashed up. They wasn't the goods as we thought. English goods is not the same as American goods. And with that, y'all know what it is, man. Eagles wear boxes, man. My shout out to all the real people that I see. And my shout out to all y'all that mess with me. This is another Monday, man. Y'all know what it is. Nothing but blessings. Yeah, I see that down there too, D-Lo. D-Lo said the milk carton boys, yeah. Yeah. Y'all know I'm on for a little bit. Anyway, man. I'm going to catch y'all, man.